You smell it, boys. Boys, do you smell it? Do you smell it, lads? Welcome to the shit show. We're back here again. Steelers Ravens, week 18. The over 500 non-losing season streak, the most overrated streak in history, has returned. And the Steelers somehow have a chance to make the playoffs, but they got to take care of business first against old Baltimore. Ravens have continued. They are not starting Mr. Lamar Jackson. Snoop Huntley, Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley, will be starting in this game. Steelers have kind of beaten him well. 2021, if you remember correctly, Tyler Huntley did start that game. It's miserable in Baltimore right now. Heavy rain. We got a good bit of snow here earlier, too. Kind of hit us pretty hard. It started from mixed, then went to snow, and a couple accidents I saw when I was on the road taking care of some errands earlier. Well, here is apparently the Steelers' savior. Everyone who wanted him run out of town a couple weeks earlier. Mason Rudolph, the red zone reindeer. And the Steeler way. The towels are going to be coming out in fury. Steelers, Ravens. Steelers have to win. Well, they don't have to win. There's still a route for them to make the playoffs if they don't win. They would need a Jacksonville loss, a Denver win, and Indy and Houston not to tie. But that's too much to be possible. So the Steelers cannot be eliminated today. They can be eliminated tomorrow. But if that's the case, we go to the wild card and get eliminated by 30. That's our version of the Super Bowl. Let's go. Oh, dude, Draco, the Mid-Atlantic, the rain's pretty bad. It's a huge winter storm. At least you're getting rain, not snow. Oh, dude. This is probably like some of the worst snow we've had on the roads. Like last year, we had nothing. Like mostly some light stuff, but I mean, nothing crazy. Isaac, no, I'm not getting a bag of chips. I ain't getting no bag of chips, kids. But let me start this out before I begin. I do want to say, this is the third year I've been doing this. I am doing a charity fundraiser. I do this usually second to last week or the last week of the year. They've all ironically ended up on Ravens games, weirdly enough. But it is the Yins Raiser. I call it a fundraiser of sorts. This is for the Mario Lemieux Foundation. And this is a Mario Lemieux Foundation is a Pittsburgh-based fundraiser. Mostly deals with children, pediatric cancer, cancer research, donations, ailing families with those in need. And this is more of a personal story for me. I have a nephew that has been fighting leukemia for the last 2 or 3 years. That's the main reason why I've been doing this. He, bravest kid I know, as I've been saying before. Spinal taps, chemo, radiation. Fortunately, I believe it's non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So it was fortunately stuff that was like, it was treatable. But there is good news on that front. His name's Owen, by the way. Back in August, he finished up his treatments. He rang the bell. And as of right now, he's cancer-free. So, honestly, we got the best case scenario in that regard, at least for my family. So there is that. And yeah, this is why I do this stream every year, because mainly the Mario Lemieux Foundation is a very reputable foundation. I have the website and the link and the description as well. Local charity. I mean, Mario Lemieux is has a heart of gold, especially around here. So that's why I do it. And as usual, as the annual tradition, I will say, I must do the opening salvo. First and foremost, that's to prove I'm not bluffing. So, let's get it started. Let's get it done. So, boys, right now we are at about a little over 1,000 right now. Last year we did 16,000, and I know there was a good bit for myself as well, but I don't see it as like a we thing. I see it as like, okay, let's just, instead of it throwing to me, and it just goes to my drinking fund or my mortgage fund or whatever, at least do it for some good. That's how I see it. So, nothing wrong with that. But otherwise, I do have a little leaderboard right here. I will definitely, I did see a couple donations. I'll do a few thanks right now. Game Bomber TV2, Robert Williams, anonymous with a 69 boner. So I'll throw you up on the leaderboard, sir. Anonymous for a couple anonymous donations as well for $1.25. Angry Cheesehead with 5. Thank you, brother. Pat B and Soul Medley with 20. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you all. Sean Colbert, Joseph Bauer, Darth Hedgehog. Thank you very much for the 5ers. And Aqua Game Sean Shanley for $10 Canadian. Vaughn B and Anonymous with 20. I have to move back up. James Tillinghast with 5. Ginger Fest with 20. And then there was a certain asshole that donated 1,000. Worthless asshole. Graphon T-Roll with 20. The Damn Dascar with 20. Troy Gates with 5. Troy Bertrand, you did big stuff last year, dude. You had a 50 bone. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Justin Ziegler with 20. David McDonald with 5. Davis Lord with 5. And Remy Penny with $1. Thank you, brother. Anonymous with 5 as well. So I'll be answering your chat in the main chat room as well. So, I mean, I will answer. Hey, Greg, I completely understand, dude. The same kind of cancer and the treatments wrecked your body. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Chemo's not fun. Not that I know from experience, but I know people who have had it, and it's not good on the body. It's definitely not. And Connor Bedard's on the IR. I know he took a nasty hit last night. A bunch of penalties as well, so that's a death blow for Chicago. I know Foligno's been out as well. Connor Perry had that huge issue earlier. So there goes the only reason to watch. Hold on. Give me a second, boys. It's got to add these couple donos. I know there are a bunch of you that did 20s, so unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to put all of you on there, but I will do my best to keep up with it. So it looks like we got 1, 2, Bentley RM, John Salter, thank you as well. Rachel Half, big fan of the Grassi Posse, thank you. Anonymous with 10 pounds, $5. Robert Ackerson with a 5, thank you. Couple anonymous with 5 as well. Space Marine Anna for 20, thank you. And Osvaldo Rodriguez with 5 as well. Thank you guys as well. And a couple anonymous donations as well. But, oh yeah, we got a Winter Storm Bowl. Definitely, man. Definitely, dude. Oh yeah, Rich Millich, he's always been low-key. He's never been like a guy who flaunts his charity. I know with Lemieux, he had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma back in '93, and that's what inspired him to do the charity. He had dealt with a lot of cancer treatments as well, And that's what inspired him to really push there as well. Like he has Austin's playrooms as well throughout. He's done a few of those. Multiple big-time donations to the UPMC, the Hillman Cancer Center in UPMC. He has a blood cancer center at UPMC Hillman as well. So they actually does a lot of work with charity. So it looks like there's about... I'll keep you up as well. I just got... The only problem is I got to find a way to keep up with this. As I said, if I need to persuade you a little further, this money is not going to me. This money goes directly to YouTube. It is not taxed in any way. Every cent you own goes directly to the charity. That includes what I donated as well. So don't be afraid. I know there have been a few high-profile scams involving charities where the money was never donated until 10 years too late. That is not the case here. So I would not be doing this if I'm trying to line my own pockets. That's all I'm going to say. I know that there may be some worry and fear there, and I'm not trying to e-bag or anything like that. It's just something I want to do. So in case you want. Oh, just drink. I'm doing a Mean Joe Green jersey today. I actually got it for Christmas. So, I mean, sometimes you got to do it. Ooh, we got a 420. 420 bomb from Zeke Murdoch. So we got to put you on the top of the leaderboard, brother. Appreciate you, Zeke Murdoch. Thank you very much, my man. Hold on here. I got to move this all down. All down. You could have done something else. You could have done 420. You know what? I'll do 420, not 69 for the hell of it. I know you didn't do the 69 cents, but we'll do it for the memes. For the memes. So, as I said, I like to handpick the charities more or less that they're more local and more regional in that regard. And because I feel like with bigger charities, it tends to get a little rough. Got a couple hundos as well. So, as I said, I'm trying to keep up with all this. I appreciate y'all. We'll get to the Steeler game as well. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, kids. We will be there. I am not putting myself on the leaderboard, by the way. So, just so it is not involving with me. And I know 1,500 people are more or less just doing the fun stuff here. So we got a couple hundos here. We have an anonymous hundo. And... I hope you enjoy the boredom, by the way, kids. So we are at... I got to see here. Maestro 728. And an anonymous one hundo. Thank you guys as well. That's the only problem. I have to manually punch this all in. So I want to at least give you guys some credit for coming in, enjoying yourselves, and rambling with my shit shows, even if it's 1,500 people. I mean, as I said, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, even if it's for me rambling and whining about the Steeler football or the NFL in general. But, I mean, as I said, you people are fucking awesome, and I love you for it. But let me get to a few others before we go. Bentley RM, Robert Atkinson, Terrible Gamer with 10. Thank you, brother. Anonymous for $1. Kello Watt for 20. Justin Ziegler for 20 as well. Another 20, I should say. Thank you very much, Justin. CNJ Dev for 5. Wolfie for 5. Maestro 728 for 100. Hunter Parrott Stuttman for 5. And an anonymous $100 donation as well. Thank you to you and Maestro. Ricky Peck, 94 for 50. Anonymous for 10. Stephanie Lynn for 10. Zeke Murdoch with the 420. I did 420.69 for the hell of it. Thank you, brother. Andrew Martin for 100. Anonymous for 5. Jersey Authentic with 20. Anonymous with 20 Canadian. Harvey Gabriel Edwards for 5. Another $69 anonymous donation. So I'll actually throw you up, Anonymous X2, for the time being. And I know there's a 50 as well. Tarun Anavajula. Tarun Anavajula. I'm sorry, man. I'm totally butchered your name. I'm sorry, Tarun. But I appreciate you for the 30 as well. Prolin6443 for 20. Tree dresses as a priest for 10K. Wait, we got 5 hundo. Oh, shit. I'm not even getting to the bottom of this. But we're already at the beginning of the kickoff as well. Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, the longtime veteran coaches of their respective teams. John Harbaugh leading a #1 seed. Mike Tomlin is surviving on bullshit. It is a miserable, miserable day in Baltimore. Lots of ponchos, 39 degrees and rain, so no snow, but it is a bit of a shit show. I would say a lot of a shit show. A couple of $20 anonymous donations from 3 people. Thank you. Stupendous CX for 20. Thank you. Anonymous for 50. Thank you. Scott Leo for 50. Stormus Enormous. You're fucking crazy and I love you for it. So, you know what? We put you on the board. We have a new leader. Stormus Enormous. Love ya. Thank you very much. But I will move this back here. Leaderboard is back up. Anonymous for 20. Kevin Carlson for 20. And Ligma Johnson for 20. I should put you on the leaderboard just for that name alone. Thank you, brother. Ravens will be kicking off first. Steelers will be receiving. At the back end, Godwin Igwe will be back to return. Kawasi, we are going to the Super Bowl. We just got to buy the tickets on SeatGeek, brother. Lydia Laird, hey, what's up? Appreciate you guys. Oh, 17-year-old? Oh, it's depressing. We at least have snow here. Justin Tucker is back to kick, and it's a bullet to the end zone. Igwe will let it return for a touchback, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, led by Mason Rudolph, the red zone reindeer, coming back into the game to watch as we hopefully... it'll probably be a very run-heavy game, if I'm guessing, especially with how they mauled Seattle in the trenches. Ravens are down a few guys. OBJ and Lamar Jackson, at minimum, will be resting. They're probably resting a few defenders as well. They might be getting just main guys. Pittsburgh's in a must-win situation out of the single back set with Najee. Bunch set. 2 wideouts right, tight end left. Connor Hayward goes in motion, fakes the handoff over to Najee Harris. He bobbles it, but he's able to recover his own fumble. It was like a little forward pass. He just missed it, fumbled it, recovered it, and he gains 2. So we'll call it a forward pass for a 2-yard pass by Najee Harris to Najee Harris for a 2-yard game. This is what this game is. It's going to be a shit show just because of the elements. Definite shit show. Woo! Indiana BP for 20. Thank you, Irvin Alvarado for 20. Nathan Rogers for 5 Canadian. JC for $5. Soda Wingy for 20. Linda Laird for a 50 bomb. Thank you very much. 2nd and 8 coming up. Mason Rudolph looks, throws a screen over to Najee Harris. It's a bit of a hole towards the front side. Leaps towards the first down marker. He'll be short for about 2. They'll spot him just 1 yard short at about the 34. Najee Harris with a good screen to the outside. Nobody covering him. And I think they're just going to let him take it for the meantime. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Dark Mage Liam for 50 Canadian. Thank you, brother. And YK Kim for 20 as well. What are we at total-wise right now? We are already at $3,337. God damn. God damn. So you know what? I will put that on the board right now. Boom. 3rd and 1, empty set, shotgun, 3 wide out set. 4-man rush for the Ravens. Looking, he'll throw a quick screen. Cut by Deontay Johnson down at the 40. Kind of a weird-looking play. A lot of guys standing around on defense, but Deontay Johnson gets the catch. He manages to hold on, too. And that's a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mason Rudolph just... Actually, that was a decent little throw. Tyrus Bowser was in the vicinity. I thought he would have had an ability to catch that, but... Throws it right to Deontay Johnson where he could catch it, and we move the chains. Move them chains. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Out of the single back set, Jalen Warren back in the game now. 2 tight ends set with a wide receiver, George Pickens to the left. Bunch set, 4-man rush, quick toss over to Jalen Warren. Bobbles the ball again. A lot of trouble with the ball handling abilities, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage, near side, gains nothing. So this is definitely going to be one of the games of our time. Yeah, a lot of madness. Yes, definitely. Oh, the community's definitely going crazy. Jeannie Petrell, thank you. I appreciate you as well. Ligma Johnson for another 5. Andrew Kincaid for 5, and an anonymous 20. Thank you guys as well. So we are now at about 3,350 bones. Appreciate you as well. I wish I had a live counter. 2nd and 10. Quickly throws a screen over to Deontay Johnson as a blocker. Tries to juke one defender. Gets past the line of scrimmage. A little bit more. Pass through about the 47-yard line. Tyus Phillips was in on the tackle there. So it's going to be about a 3rd and 5 Clock ticking. They're going out of the no huddle. Shotgun formation with Najee Harris towards his left-hand side. Mason Rudolph making his adjustments at the line. 3 wide out set. 4 on the line for the Ravens out of the nickel. Still looking. Snap down. 4-man rush. Looks towards the pocket. Throws it deep, and it's nearly intercepted. Marcus Williams had the pick, but he dropped it out of his mitts. I think the intended receiver there, was George Pickens, but I'm not entirely sure. Good jump by the Ravens, but no, that was actually Allen Robinson that was the intended receiver, but Marcus Williams, he had a gift, and he just could not take it. Not the greatest throw by a Mr. Mason Rudolph, so Presley Harvin, the greatest punter in the world, will punt it away, and it's a fair catch at about the 18-yard line, and you have to be careful, because those fair catches are not guaranteed, especially in this weather. That was Tylan Wallace that was back for the catch-up as well. Oof. Ooh, baby. Yeah, this is, Brianna, the punts are going to be weird regardless. It's going to be a shit show. Epic Gamer? No. Actually, if it's a 20 turnover game, make it the Steelers' way so we can at least get some points. I'm going to say that. Broken Bionic, 5 bones. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Stay in the pocket for $10. I think that's Mason's. Is that Mason's burner because he likes to stay in the pocket? See what I did there? Thank you, brother. And Ishii for 10 bones. Thank you as well. Thank you all for donating as well. Once again, as I said, I do this. If you've just joined me, I'm running a charity stream for the Mario Lemieux Foundation. This is the 3rd year in a row I've done it. They are a local charity that does, Pittsburgh-based charity, I should say. I know I say local because it's local to me. But it's with pediatric cancer. Does it with cancer research, donations, as well as helping families of those affected with cancer in need, especially pediatric cancer. So that's the big thing with the Mario Lemieux Foundation. So they have a bit of a soft spot in my heart. You know, Mario Lemieux. I mean, he only saved the franchise a couple of times. So that's a little bit there too. So let me upgrade this as well in the meantime. So I'm trying to think. There's a lot of rumors going around on the football field. Ron Rivera rumored to be fired. Scott Fitterer, he is looking to be fired as well. So I am a firm believer that those will be relatively in short order, if I say so myself. Oh, Seth Chafee? I mean, dude, the 9-8 Super Bowl is definitely within reach. The 9-8 Super Bowl is always within reach. That's why the Steelers needed to do something this past year. Era Flambe, I see you, brother. $15 donation. Thank you, brother. Mathtron 5,000 for 10, and another anonymous $20 donation. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Brianna, actually, I do. I have a nephew. His name's Owen. He had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Last couple years, was able to ring the bell in August. So his treatment's recovered. My grandma, my last living grandparent, had colon cancer for a couple years. Was able to ring the bell in July. So she is in remission as well. So fortunate thing is, not worst case scenario, but unfortunately there are a lot of parents that have to deal with that. And the fact that children even get cancer is fucking bullshit to begin with. I mean, the kid was 8 when he had cancer. Fortunately, he's able to grow and is able to start living and moving around. No longer has to deal with chemo, spinal taps, radiation, but still. 1st and 10 coming up for the Baltimore Ravens. It is a shit show shotgun formation. Tyler Snoop Huntley fakes the handoff, rolls out to the side. He's going to run past the line of scrimmage and just slide for about a yard forward. I think that was Alex Highsmith in on the tackle. The cameras are just turning into just bobbled. Highsmith starting to limp as well. So that's the good times. X525 Crossfire. They're actually defending Brad Allen. They're not actually throwing him under the bus. They're just saying that, you can't do that. I mean, the Lions were so deceptive they confused the ref. Shotgun formation for the Ravens again. Snap down, 4-man rush. He'll throw a quick pass over to, I believe, that is that's Charlie Kolar. 2nd-year player out of Iowa State. 4th-round pick by the Ravens. It's going to be 3rd down. Eric Rowe, the former New England Patriots Super Bowl champion, will be in on the tackle. It's a very hodgepodge unit. We have Blake Martinez and Miles Jack, and I think Jalen Smith. I don't know if he's lifted from the practice squad or what. Justice Hill out to the right-hand side of Tyler Huntley out of the shotgun. Laquan Treadwell back in motion. 4-man rush. He'll throw a quick pass over to Justice Hill. He can't corral it. It's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. is trying to celebrate like he did something, but Justice Hill unfortunately could not get his mitts on it because of the rain. Outside fade route, could not just get it, and yeah. This is definitely going to be one of the games of our time. One of the games of our time. Oh, God. Oh, God. Polly Wow, 44 for 20. Thank you. Wicked Bronco. The punt is away by Jordan Stout. It's going to be returned by Calvin Austin. It's going to take a very generous Ravens bounce down to the 10, to the 15, 20. Has a little bit of room towards the 24, and he's taken down by several Ravens, including Trenton Simpson, the rookie inside linebacker out of Clemson. Is in on the tackle. We have 10 minutes and ticking, and both teams have punted to start. I should have done punts for the parlay, and I should have definitely gone the under. But unfortunately, I do not think about that. Berhalter's out. Ooh. Not too bad. Yep, Jalen Smith. In terms of keyboard, my second favorite team, I'm not sure. I don't really have a second favorite team. I just grew up with the Steelers, so I just went with them. Hockey, I have a second favorite team in the Sharks. And then basketball would probably be the Raptors, because there's no real team in Pittsburgh, but otherwise I would say that's about it. Ooh, Ryan Stewart. I was diagnosed with the same type of cancer as your nephew. This was in 2020, and it's no joke. I couldn't imagine having it at 8 years old. I had it at 20. Good for him for ringing that bell, dude. I mean, Ryan, I hope you rang the bell as well, dude. I mean, as I said, like, spinal taps, chemo, radiation, it's not fun, dude. So, Ryan, hope you kicked its fucking ass, brother. Oh, Diego, this game's already gonna suck. Trust me. Oh, we got bots. Put you in timeout, brother. Go to the corner and think about what you've done. So don't worry, I am doing my best. Hunter Mason Rudolph is your quarterback for the Steelers for the last 3 weeks. Mason Rudolph, the Red Zone Ranger. X525, dude, I like the Sharks because their players were awesome and I like their unis. A little rainy Hot Wheels? A little? No, dude, this is more than a little bit rainy. A little more rainy. Medardo Villatoro Perez for $20 Canadian. Thank you, brother. A couple anonymous donations, 2 20s and a 10. Spencer Abdo for 5. Brooks Siegel for 50. Addison Bodges for 5. Anonymous for 20. And Snappy452 for 5. Thank you, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for the donations to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. We are at $3,637. So once again, this money's not going to me. This goes directly to YouTube, and they donate it on your behalf. They do not take any fees. Just I wanted to get that clear. Wyatt Quintana for 5 bones. Thank you as well, guys. Oh, dude. Trey Licardo. Oh, we already doing it. Oh, Ryan, you rang in 2021, dude. Congratulations, brother. I mean, it was pretty quick, but still, I mean, fuck cancer. That is the only. Oh, bragging rights. Oh, it's not monsoon day unless a punt lands directly in the water. I don't think the grass is as bad as at MNT as it was at Heinz back in the day. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 24-yard line. Out of the shotgun comes Mason Rudolph. Najee Harris to the right-hand side. 4 on the line for the Baltimore Ravens with 2 wideouts, 2 tight ends. Heavy bunch set, strong side. Pressing towards the line. Snap down. Hands off over to Najee Harris. There's a bit of a hole up the middle. Still rolling down to about the 29-yard line. Gain of 5. Najee was able to rumble. This is going to be pure trench warfare. That is all I am going to say. It's going to be pure trench warfare, grindy, ugly football. The elements are just going to prevent both these teams from playing to their full potential. It's very old school football, especially with Steelers Ravens. So it just goes from shit to shit. Steelers have 63% playoffs with win, 14% with loss. 2nd and 5 down. Handoff over to Najee again. Bit of a hole, gets close to the first down marker, tries to push him, gains about 4. We're down to about the 34-yard line. The rain still pelting down on the soldiers on the field as Mike Tomlin stands there hoping for a 10-win season instead of a 9-win season. John Harbaugh back as well. El Nemo for 5. Thank you, brother. Kevin Thompson for 5. Grindhouse Blues, $75 Canadian. Thank you, brother. I will throw you on the leaderboard right after this 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, handoff over to Najee. He dives for the first down. I think he barely got it. He was able to jump. And I think they're going to say he was down. Yep, they're going to call it a first down. So, Grindhouse, congratulations. Welcome to the leaderboard, sir. I got to change this up. I am fumbling the bag, kids. I don't even have a top 5. I am straight up fumbling the bag. This is not good. This is not good, kids. Not good. So we are currently 3,756. Out of the pistol formation for the Steelers now. Jalen Warren behind Mason Rudolph. Trips left-hand side. Rudolph back to throw. Throws a quick screen over to Jalen Warren as a blocker in front of him. Down to the 40. 45. Down towards midfield to the 50. Back at the 45. Down to the 43. We're officially in opposing territory. First down Steelers. Jalen Warren with a well-executed screen and a quality block by Connor Hayward on the front side, which allowed Jalen Warren to get that release and do the good stuff right there. Look at Connor Hayward with that great block. He's able to get in. Jalen Warren continues the madness on his own front. We're at the 42. Whoop. Oh, 775. Whoops. I'm fucking up, kids. I wish it were 775, but unfortunately it's not. 1st and 10 again. Single back set. Now it's a jet sweep to Calvin Austin, and the jet sweep somehow works. The Matt Canada playbook's coming back. We're down to the 35, gains about 7 with 7:15 and ticking in the first quarter. Woo. Oh, dude, Jared Froman, there's nothing like a monsoon. I mean, it's going to be a run fest. It's a battle of trench warfare. Nothing about that. Oh, dude, Iowa, Penn State, dude, this is, our offense has been pure Iowa. Like, this is Big Ten West, but with more rain. 2nd and 2. 6:53 left in the first quarter. Single back set for the Steelers. Calvin Austin back in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Rolls out. Has front. He'll throw a quick screen over to Connor Hayward. Can he get the first down marker? He slowly dives. Is he going to get there? They're going to say yes. Connor Hayward was able to get down just in time. A 2-yard screen pass. Far side first down. Pittsburgh Steelers. Decent little play action. Was able to let the defender get to him in time. It was either defender tries to go through that or not. But that's how it is. Gerald Armstrong for 5. Tom Dill for 5. Johnny Barks, the longtime compadre of Tom Grassi with 20 bones. Thank you, brother. I see you out there. I appreciate you. GB for 5. Isabella Paul for 5, and I see a 150. I'll update this after this first down. It's going to be a handoff to Jalen Warren. Has a bit of a hole towards the side. Breaks one tackle and gets to about the 29 before he's taken down by several Baltimore Ravens. First tackle there is going to be by Arthur Millette, the former Steeler, 7th-year pro out of Memphis. And a few others as well. So let's update this leaderboard here because we have ourselves a good time. 150 from the S-Box. Thank you as well, brother. Grindhouse, I'm sorry, brother. Nothing personal. Takes it down. 2nd and 5. Quickly throws it over to Deontay Johnson. Gets to the first down marker. And I think he got there just in time. At about the sticks, I think they're going to give him that first down. Brother Panda for 20. Thank you again, brother. Mr. Waifu Taker for 5 Canadian. Thank you again as well. Noah Gruner for 20. Mikal 99 for 5. And Anonymous for 10 bones. Oh, dude, Anthony Rivera. I think they're on another losing streak, if I say so. I think they did win. The Raptors ruined everything, and I'm very sad. It's Keith Outlaw, the donations are for the Mario Lemieux Foundation. They're a Pittsburgh-based charity that goes towards childhood cancer, cancer research, pediatric support as well. And it goes over to Najee Harris. Has a bit of a hole in front of him. And just burrowing through tacklers. Towards the near side. Gains about 8. Steelers dominating in the trenches. We're going to lose by about 30. Oh, yep. Hold on. I did say 30, but let me fix this. I'm going to fix it, I swear. I'm totally, and if it doesn't mess up on me. Boom. Boom. That's how we do it. Oh, Tuffelduck, if there's optimistic, your offense, you have a tush push. 2nd and 1. Coming in with Najee Harris out of the shotgun. Tosses over to Najee. has the first down and more inside the goal line, down to the 8-yard line. We are in goal-to-go territory with the 8-yard line. Geno Stone was in on the tackle there for the Ravens, and they're just getting mauled. They're just getting mauled. Oh, dude, Noah Gruner. Hey, Tree, my mom's battling pancreatic cancer, dude. I hope your mom recovers. I know pancreatic is fucking brutal, but I wish her nothing but the best, dude. I am so sorry, man. Noah, love you, brother. Of Yorkbrook, the run game's working because, I mean, their inside line, they're probably playing backups right now. They're letting people rest. Single back set for the Steelers. Bunch set up with George Pickens to the left solo. Snap down, fakes the toss over to Najee, gets past the first line of defense, and moves towards about the 5-yard line, gains 3. Kyle Van Noy, I think, was in on the tackle there, as well as Tavius Robinson, the rookie outside linebacker out of Mississippi. A $20 anonymous donor. Thank you, brother. Dr. David for 5 bones as well. Thank you as well. A Danny Ollie for 20 and Tufeldock for $5. Thank you, man. So we're at $4,026. Second and goal coming up. 4. Second and goal, shotgun. Najee Harris left-hand side. 3 rush set. He's going to hand it over to Najee, and he jumbles for it, and the Steelers have a touchdown. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Wave them towels. I am going to wave it if I can get the damn thing set up. Yes, Najee Harris, the Steeler bullshit is very, very real. Yes, baby. Play. Thank you. Woo! We'll update the scoreboard after the Chris Boswell field goal or the extra point. 2:36 left in the first quarter. Snap down, kick is up, and it's good. 7-0 Steelers. Good start. Convincing, dominating drive. Maul them in the trenches. Can't really complain about that. But we will see. You got to take care of your business first. Anonymous for 5 bones and another anonymous for 5 bones. But you know what? We got to go Super Bowl. Oh, Parker, that's from Tecmo Super Bowl. So that was not my cutscene. I just modified a few things. And, I mean, you know. So I kind of jimmied it together. I figured it'd be nice for the streams to update it so it's not as bland, per se. But otherwise, once again, I mean, I'm just hoping for a nice stream for charity. Nothing too crazy there. So we're at about a little over $4,000 right now. So thank you, each and every one of you, for coming in and supporting as well. I'm not going to say like and subscribe because, I mean, honestly, like, I don't really see like that as helping. I mean, if I don't really do like I don't really see the share. Honestly, all I ask is like if you want to donate, feel free. Link is towards the bottom right. The great 2024 Yins Razor. Once again, all proceeds are going to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. It supports Pittsburgh-based charity, pediatric cancer, cancer research, as well as aiding families of those with kids with cancer. So your money does not go to me. It goes directly to YouTube. It's not taxed or penalized. It goes, all proceeds directly go to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. And they do a lot of great work for cancer research and cancer in general in Pittsburgh. So your money is going to a good cause. So that is what I will say. Oh, dude, Matt Schlegel, I don't blame you, man. Oh, dude, Tom Dill, best Madden game, NFL 2K5. I miss NFL 2K5. That game was fucking awesome. Oh, Ava Anime? I mean, dude, honestly, I'm more scared for the Jags because they ain't doing good. They definitely ain't doing good. Whew. Simon DeGriff for 20. Chaka B for 50 bones. Thank you as well. Nelson Reed and Anonymous for 5 bones as well. Oh, dude. Troy Bertrand, would you rather play the Dolphins or Bills? I feel like the Bills match up better with the Steelers, so honestly, I would say the Dolphins because their defense is wrecked. The problem is who's stopping Tyreek if he's healthy. I mean, with that secondary, I think you're losing by 30 either way. I mean, Kansas City, if you're lucky, they'll drop everything, but there's no guarantees. No guarantees whatsoever. Laura Grun, anonymous for 66. Thank you, brother. 66 for Lemieux. I appreciate that. Laura Grunzinger for 50. Christian J. Pierce for 50. Jerry Mejias for 5. Or Christian J. Pierce for 5, I should say. Jerry Mejias for 5. And Angela Flowers for 5. And JBT Esquire the 7th with 300 bones. Goddamn. So I got to add you to the leaderboard. Third place, JBT Esquire. For 300 bones. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Sorry, Anonymous. I got to take you down. Maestro gets first bibs. But, dude, I appreciate you. We are currently at, I believe, $4,500. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad, but I appreciate... Oh, dude, Madden 2005, like, dude, I remember the hits... Panzer Shrek Pete, I'm going to say this real quick. Been in remission for 8 years now. These streams are great for mental health as well. Community means so. Dude, Panzer Shrek. Congratulations for being in remission for 8 years, and I'm sorry you had to deal with that bullshit. Fuck cancer, and I hope you stay in remission for another, 30, 40 years. Maybe longer. First and 10 for the Ravens. Bunch set. Justice Hill moves back in motion, takes the snap. I think that's Melvin Gordon. Yep, that's Melvin Gordon with the snap. He gains 4 yards, but he's taken down by a smattering of Steelers, including, I think that was Isaiah Loudermilk. Sorry, Mark Robinson. That was in on the tackle, second-year player out of Mississippi. Tyler Huntley Jr. just had a beautiful baby boy, Tyler Huntley Jr., born December 14th, 2023. Not bad. Not bad at all. Angela Flowers for 5. A couple anonymous $5 donations as well. Bass Twino for 20. Anonymous for 5, and M. Coops for 20, and Milford Jones for 20 as well. Thank you guys as well for donating to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. Second and 7, quickly throws the passage, dropped by Kolar. He was near the first down marker, but unfortunately he could not get it. Blake Martinez was the closest one in coverage. Oh, dude, Puff, dude, we have Melvin Gordon, Blake Martinez, Miles Jack, and Eric Rowe. Dude, we are in... and Nelson Aguilar, too. Oh, man, we are... Are we going to see a Jalen Smith sighting? B. Skrills for 5 as well. Oh, dude. Patriots and Cardinals were much more embarrassing. Third and 7, shotgun formation, 4 wide out set. Nelson Aguilar goes in motion, 4-man rush for the Steelers. Looking. Still looking. Has all the time in the world. Time's winding down. He's just going to have to throw it away. And it's going to be attempted for Justice Hill. Incomplete. No coverage sacked all the way there. He had just everything there, just could not find a target. Time winded down. Ogunjobi and TJ Watt were in on the coverage. Miles Jack is playing today, and that's all the good things. Oh, dude, Big Tiger, I only recently found out my mom has some kind of skin cancer a few years ago, and it was taken care of quickly. Probably basal cell carcinoma, which is a cancer. Fortunately, that's the best one you can have. I mean, hopefully it's not melanoma, because melanoma is the one that's pretty fucky. Calvin Austin back to return to the 25, down to the 30, breaks a tackle down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he will stay. I think the long snapper was in on the tackle there. Tyler Ott, the 9th-year player out of Harvard, was in on the tackle of Tyler Austin, and the Steelers will continue in relatively solid field position at the 39-yard line. Oh, Daniel Spolstra, Texans Colts. I'm not going to say because I know you're going to see that as a jinx, so... Ooh, Billy Launders. Prime Kuechly or Prime Urlacher? Ooh. I'm going to have to go Prime Urlacher just because of the longevity, but Prime Kuechly was something special. Whew. Woo. Orpheus Roy. Man, we're going old school now, man. Very old school. Definitely. Oh, Martin J. Crum, did I tell you the house I used to live in used to belong to a family of Steelers fans? Oh, dude. Did I have so much Steeler memorabilia on the wall during the tour? Lamar has terrible resting bitch face because he doesn't want to be in the rain, dude. If you're in that miserable rain, I'd have resting bitch face too. At least here, it's like it's snow and it's stopped. Oh, dude, Zishan Lodi doing a free agency video? Yes, but it's going to take a little bit. There's still a lot of moving pieces to go. Chris Sale went to the Braves, and Robbie Ray is now a Giant. That's good times. Oh, Dodger, thank you for that, by the way. Fire Splitter, question is, if the running game's working, why would you pass? If the running game's working, just keep going. I don't know if Pickens is going to get the ball just because, A, the rain, and B, the running game's just mauling him to shit. Video Gamer, if the Steelers win this week very convincingly, will you still shit on them in this week in sports ball? Who knows? My belief is if they do miss the playoffs, they have no one to blame but themselves because it is bullshit. But guess what? Don't fucking lose to New England and Arizona. That's all you have to say. Ooh. Golden Lumberjack. Pediatric Critical Care Fellow here. Awesome charity work you're doing. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you as well, man. As I said, I mean, you deal with a lot of just pain and misery, and I respect the hell out of you for it. My sister's in nursing, so she was in a neuro ICU for many years. I think she's still doing neuro. She was working with COVID patients during the pandemic. So not the type of work for the thin-skinned. That's mainly all I'll say there. And we do have another... thanks, Dodge. Appreciate you because I have fantasy... Oh, dude, Big Tiger. Oh, dude, you became a Padres fan? Dude, I'm so sorry. Dude, I know the Angels suck, but dude, I mean... Padres aren't the play. The Padres definitely aren't the play. It's a 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Allen Robinson moves in motion towards weak side. Najee Harris to the left. 4-man rush for the Ravens. Hands off over to Najee. Big hole again. Breaks one tackle. And still going down to about the 46-yard line. I believe that was Broderick Washington, the 4th-year player out of Texas Tech, that was in on the tackle there on Najee. There's about 3,000 people watching right now. Once again, I appreciate y'all. And if you've just joined me, I'm doing a stream for the Mario Lemieux Foundation today. So delegates childhood cancer, pediatric support, cancer research. So they're a Pittsburgh-based charity, very reputable. So your money's going to a good place. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen Warren single back set, fakes the toss, rolls out right-hand side. Mason Rudolph, he's just going to quickly throw it over to Connor Hayward. He'll gain maybe about 1 or 2. That could have been a little ugly, but Patrick Queen was in on the tackle there. Mason Rudolph was kind of a statue on that play, but at least you didn't do that madness. Oh, dude, Biz McTavish. Oh, dude, if you're an A's fan, like Las Vegas just doesn't give a shit. Good pressure there as well by the Ravens. That was Tavius Robinson that was in on the pressure, so good work on that end. Tried to snuff it down. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. Empty set, shotgun formation, 5 wide out set. Pat Freiermuth, right-hand side. Ravens showing 4, 5, 6 at the line. Heavy press. 2 back. Now moves back to Jalen Warren towards the left-hand side. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Still looking. He's just going to chuck it deep over to Deontay Johnson, and it's incomplete. It kind of jogged there for a second. But Deontay Johnson was, I don't know what happened there. I thought it would have been a catchable ball, but it was Brandon Stevens on the coverage. They had one-on-one coverage. It was like a Mitch Trubisky-style fucking chuck. But the punting unit, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know what happened there. So, yeah. Presley Harvin, greatest punter in the world. A bit of a high punt. Be taken down at about the 20, but it'll take a generous Steeler bounce down to about the 7. And that is where it will lie. As we reach the end of the first quarter, 7-0 Pittsburgh, and we are interested in some good stuff here. So, so far so good for the Black and Gold Brigade, but that's because of a dominating drive. The Ravens offense can't do anything in these conditions. Shadow Falcons, the Ravens are resting most of their starters. Lamar's out, OBJ's out. I think a few others are out as well. So you are not playing their big players. Oh, Izzy FC, I think they were just more or less doing that. Oh, Nick Mullins is definitely a fan of the fucking Chuck. Evan Anderson, I've lost multiple family members to cancer, including my mom. You oncology docs, nurses, or angels. Bless y'all, dude. Evan. I'm so sorry, brother. I mean, I'm losing family members to cancer. I mean, that fucking sucks. I'm sorry, brother. Oh, Adam Wetstein, he lost it in the rain. It could be. That's a very logical explanation. I'm just like, what happened there? Probably the lights. The lights did it too. Well, Conman, I think they were trying to get him by the element of surprise because they were trying with the short pass game. They always like their outside go routes. They always like them. I don't know why, but it's just... Oh, dude, Kerboy, I know you're rooting for bad teams in the playoffs. I know you're worried about that. Come on. Got a few other donations as well. Austin Blakeman for 10. Bast Wino. HFA Recon for 5. Dodger of Zion for 5. TSWSWT77 for 5. Thank you all. Adam Eisenberg with 25 bones. Thank you as well, brother. And Elijah DiNicolo for 5 bones as well. Thank you again as well. Oh, Big Boogaloo, this is not the greatest game just yet. Trust me. This is not the greatest game. This is far from the greatest game. Oh, Big Mid, so many bots because it's probably one of the bigger streams. I mean, I don't believe Tom is streaming this one. I think he's streaming tonight. But otherwise, I will say. Leroy for 20 euros. Thank you, brother. And Anonymous with a $5 donation. But we will be back. Eric Lover, no, I did not see that. The Gerard, that's why I mentioned that earlier about like some high-profile scams. Like that was the one because he was supposed to devote that to like his foundation for, I think that was early onset dementia, and the money sat in a bank account for 10 years. So that's, I think, an issue that a lot of people were worried about. Like your money's not going to a right place; it's just going to sit there. And I think that's what worries about. LF Kizzy, I mean, the Steelers are going to keep Kenny because he's already on a rookie contract. I mean, this is going to be his third year, so it's probably going to be, they'll bring in probably a veteran or a younger player for competition, depends on who's there, and I think they'll do it from there. Kip Gaming for 50, brother. I see you there. Thank you, man. Anonymous for 20 bones, and Jonathan Griffin for 15. Thank you as well, man. Well, Darth Trenton, there's no point in starting your players because A, you already have the number 1 seed locked up, and B, everyone's going to get injured to fuck. They're having a little meeting with Mike Tomlin and Danny Smith, the special teams coordinator. Oh, by the way, this ref crew was the same one that fucked up the Detroit-Dallas game and also fucked up the ending of the Green Bay-Kansas City game. So what's going on? What's happening here? What? So, are they like? Said they were at the end of the first quarter, and yeah, this is already turning into a ref shit show. So good times were had by all. Good times were had by all. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Happy V with 69 bones. So, what was the issue? It looks like it's a penalty on the Ravens, and it's going to be a repeat 4th down. What's going on? It's yeah, this is definitely a ref show if there ever was one. So we replay 4th down. It looks like. I'm not sure what happened. So we restart with 15 minutes. I don't know what's happening right now. Leroy watching for Germany. The only thing I can get for free is the German broadcast. I'm sorry, brother. I mean, German broadcast should be okay, but it looks like it's a penalty on the Steelers. Yeah, he pointed in the wrong direction. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's a Steeler penalty, and it's a 4th and 8. 12 men on the field. Okay. So, well, Andrew Bleckinger, he probably pointed because of the end of the quarter. That makes more sense. Snap down, punt away. And we go back to it. And now it's going to take a much more generous Ravens bounce. It's to the 35. And, the Steelers just lost about 30 yards on that penalty. So Danny Smith is sitting there yelling at stuff like that. So a lot of yelling. And these conditions are bad. Whew. Very, very bad. Oh, Tom Foolery. Oh, dude, the ref. Greg Allen loves his screen time. You kidding me? Neo Chaos X for 20. Anonymous for 50 bones. Bugsy for 50 bones. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. And Anonymous for 5 as well. We are currently over $5,000. 5,103. So, I'll take it. Snap down, hands off over to Melvin Gordon. He gets towards probably the biggest run they've had all game. Gains about 6. And that's Eric Rowe in on the tackle as well. So you know what? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that if you're Melvin Gordon. Oh, dude, I don't know the German broadcast, so I couldn't tell you. Lamar Jackson just sitting there with his quote-unquote resting bitch face, as all you say there. Oh, Brad Allen. I don't care. No, nobody needs to know Brad Allen. Tyler Huntley snooping the shotgun with Melvin Gordon towards his right-hand side. 3 wideouts towards the right side. 4 rushing on the Steelers. Man in motion is going to be... not that, but the Ravens do get a first down there. TJ Watt and Eric Rowe were in on the tackle. I think they're going to give him the first down, maybe just a touch short, but nothing too much there. Coolman0033 for 10. Thank you, brother. Once again, I appreciate you as well. We're over $5,000 to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. It's good stuff. I'll take it. Oh, Stormy Tree. I mean, some officials you do. Ed Hockley, Sean Hockley. So that's mainly it. So the Ravens get their first down of the game, and I think they are very close to Steeler territory. 1st and 10, 13:37 left at the 45-yard line of Baltimore. Rushing 5 at the line, tap down over to Melvin Gordon. He's going to get maybe down, but it's a fumble. A fumble, and it's recovered by the Steelers. Melvin Gordon with the dropsies. Denver, you knew this very well. You fucked the ball. Excuse me. And unfortunately, my streaming software also fucked the ball. Melvin Gordon was fumbled. Miles Jack, I think, was with the force. Larry Ogunjobi recovers. And the Steelers get glorious field position. Hold on, I got a shit post. There was a lot of fucking of the ball. I do say, meantime, Wojo for 20. Thank you, brother. Polar Bear for 5 New Zealand dollaridoos. Thank you as well. And the King of the North for 20 bones as well. Thank you as well. Sonic music time. The ball got pinched and decided to fall out nicely. Oh, dude, Melvin Gordon is a legend at that. Oh, Brendan's having flashbacks right now. I'll be right back. I have to take care of some stuff for high-end talent. Yes, high-end talent. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. 1st and 10 for the Steelers shotgun formation. Quick toss over to Najee Harris. He does not fumble the ball. He breaks a tackle, several tackles, and it's going to be a first down as the TV stretches the first down marker a little bit, but I think they're going to give him maybe 9 or so. It's going to be a first down there. Oh, microphone's definitely getting credit. The chair, thank you for covering for me, brother. Well, once again, they're showing the playoff chances on the board. I think it's already at like something like 23%. 14% with a loss, 63% with a win. So, we'll see how this goes from now. 1st and 10 once again, and now I think they're going to call a false start. I think they are going to get the Steelers for a false start. So, we will see how that goes. Ooh. Ricky Worley for 5, and sees the memes of production for 200 bones. Dude, love your name, man. So you know what? You get to go on the leaderboard. 4th place. Yep, it's going to be a false start. And Brad Allen, the most hated man. Welcome to the leaderboard, sir. Maestro, I'm sorry. It was a good run. I got to take you down. F's in the chat for Maestro. And we are currently, let's see what the total is right now. We are at 5,366 bones. So definitely let me add that to the old total here. It's going to be a 1st and 15 for the Pittsburgh Steelers with Najee Harris in the backfield. Taking back in towards the motion. Snap down. It's a low snap, but Najee's going to grab it and has to be wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. And he moves forward for about 2. And I think they could not get the push that they wanted there. And the tackle is going to be by Tavius Robinson. Once again, a big name we've heard a bit throughout the day. A rookie out of Mississippi. Out of Guelph, Ontario, Canada. 4th round pick of this previous draft. Tom Boomer on a CRV for 15 bones as well. 2nd and 13 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Out of the shotgun again. Mason Rudolph with Pat Freiermuth in motion from right to left. Jalen Warren now in the game. 5-man rush. Blitzing. He'll just have to throw a quick screen over to Jalen Warren and works to perfection. Maybe a little bit more. Actually, I wouldn't say perfection, but gets past the original blitz. Gains about 5. So you're in 3rd down territory. You may be on the fringes of field goal range, but I don't know if I'd try it in this weather. Justin Butler for 20 bones as well. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate it. Oh, True Ref. Brad Allen is, does he make good cookies? Then he's a Keebler elf. Maybe he's just like a really just a bad elf. Maybe he's that. 3rd and 8 coming up with a shotgun formation. Jalen Warren left-hand side. Tight end is right. Darnell Washington with a 3 wide out set. Pressure at the line by the Ravens. 4-man rush. He'll quickly look. Fakes right-hand side. He'll throw a check down over to Jalen Warren. He gets past the first line, but he's going to get wrapped up immediately, and it's a fumble. Did the Ravens get it? Is that a fumble? I think they got the fumble, and it's a 1st down. Arthur Millette with the recovery. It is a shit show and a half. You fucked the ball! It is definitely one of the games of our time. The weather is fucking everything up. Go from field goal range to fumbling, and fumbling again, and that's unfortunately what happens. I mean, yeah, Jalen tried to move up, and they never called the down pass. Tries to recover. Unfortunately, he can't recover it. Kerboy, I'm not sure. I mean, he's got the job for as long as he wants, unfortunately. The Steelers don't fire head coaches. Yep, they're clearing my road out there, if you heard that. The treeism at the game. Ooh, you're at the game, dude? Dude, is it a oh, dude. 1 minute, man. If you're at the game, is it as much of a shit show as it looks out there? It looks like a fucking train wreck. Woo. Oh, dude, FY for B? I mean, dude, you're facing the backups, but you're leading. So I don't know. Oh, the damn Daskar. I think the problem was, like, I think, like, it was on that fringe, so I wouldn't really blame the refs there. I think, like, it would have been a little too, it would have been iffy if they called forward progress there. So I don't blame the refs for that. Oh, Jocelyn Castillo, Russell Wilson. I think he's going to want somewhere as a starting job, and Russell Wilson's too low end of a starter right now. Like, his stats were okay, but, like, they fixed him. Like, the offense was still pretty sluggish. I think he's going to try and go somewhere where he can start. So, Wonder Davy, I mean, the storm, like, it's going to hit New England pretty hard. I think they're looking at something like 8 to 10 inches. Pittsburgh, we got like 1 to 3, so like, I mean, considering us, like, we got like no snow last year, so weird to see white on the ground again. I'd rather have the misery. MKI, oh no, we're not getting the beer ready. We're just gonna sit here and enjoy the shit show for ourselves, kids. We are going to shit show and a half. Oh, dude, Tomlin's not gonna fix Russell. What's gonna happen is they're gonna treat him as what he is like a low-end starter who's just gonna be more of a game manager than he is gonna, you know, the old Russell Wilson that will carry guys. Oh, New England's getting buried. Oh, dude, Sky Guy, I ain't drinking the beer. This is Diet Wild Cherry Pepsi. Oh, yeah. Fox Clan Alchemist with 20, Raymond Bonilla with 5, and David Haddon with 20 as well. Thank you guys as well for donating to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. Oh, dude, Hildegard 6-10 in New Hampshire. I mean, dude, have that beer ready. 1st and 10 coming up for the Baltimore Ravens at the 33-yard line out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Justice Hill. Tyler Huntley back in the pocket. He has to evade pressure from Alex Highsmith. Still rolling right side. He'll throw, and it's going to be low, and I think that's incomplete. Yeah, it's going to be incomplete just short. I think Justice Hill was the attempted receiver there, but he could not get his mitts on it. Tyler Huntley could not get a full grip, and then they take it. OD, 3D, Diet Pepsi's basically beer. I mean, no calories. That's the main difference. Beer averages about 150 calories. So that's the huge difference. Like, actually, Coke's a lot more like beer if you're being honest. Just less sugar. More, carbohydrates, I would say. Oh, set the goat. We got like 8 to 12 inches in Central. Yep. 2nd and 10 coming up. 4-man rush for the Pittsburgh Steelers with a little bit of a blitz. Huntley back in the pocket. Has to scramble. Moves past the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be taken for about 5. Cam Hayward and TJ Watt were in on the tackle, and it's going to be about a 3rd and 5 with 10:40 and ticking left in the second quarter. The rain still pelting horrifically on the field of play. Nobody can do a damn thing. Ooh, baby. Margaritaville's on back order. Ooh, all right, Jared, I got you. Oh. Okay, Hildegard, you don't have Angry Orchard, but you got Angry Orchard and Medavina Mead. Oh, yeah, dude, you should be fine. As long as you have something, you're good. 3rd and 3 for the Baltimore Ravens. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He'll quickly throw it over towards Isaiah Likely. The first time I've heard that name. It will be caught for a gain of 4, and that's moved the chains. Eric Rowe was in on the tackle. 1st down, Pittsburgh Steelers. IB fan, beer does have a lot of calories. Even your light stuff is 100. And then if you go the heavier stuff like craft, you're looking minimum 150, maximum 200 to 300, maybe more, depending on the ABV. So you're looking at a lot of stuff. Oh, dude, Casey? Oh, dude, I can drink beer for a fundraiser. Don't tell me what to do, Mom. Come on. Whew. 1st and 10 once again. Play action now. He's screaming towards the back pocket. Mark Robinson on the blitz. Sacked for 5. That was not a fucking of the ball, but Mark Robinson on the scheme. Just nobody blocked him. Wide open access to the quarterback, and he did not suck it back. Made him pay. Oh, that's what happened. Macari and the center were double teaming, and Robinson just went ham. That's on Macari. Good read by Mark Robinson. 2nd and 18 for the Baltimore Ravens. Got a few others as well. Roseanne Nikoloff. Dude, thank you, Roseanne. I appreciate you. 2nd and 18 coming up. 4-man rush for the Steelers. Throws it over to Justice Hill on the quick screen. Gets maybe about 3, not much more. Chandon Sullivan, the former Green Bay Packer, was in on the tackle there. And a $20 donation from Anonymous and $5 from Anonymous as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all. Oh, dude, Hildegard. Oh, yeah, we go full on to the world. You know, milk, eggs, toilet paper, all the 9 yards. Like, I went to the grocery store earlier, not for the snowstorm, but for, like, just general shit. It was kind of a shit show. And then by the time I got out, it was just pelting snow. 3rd and 14 for the Ravens. 4-man rush, shotgun formation for the Ravens. Tyler Huntley's going to have to run for it. Evades towards the outside, gets past the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be taken down well short of the 1st down marker. Gains maybe about 8, maybe 6. But it's going to be a 4th and 8, and the punting unit by Jordan Stout will be coming out again. Miles Killebrew was in on the tackle. Nick Herbig in on the pressure. Oh, Buey Brook, if it were $1,000 every beer, dude, I'd be passed out. Jordan Stout with the punt. Calvin Austin back to return at about his 15. Takes the punt, and he actually lets it bounce, and it's a very generous Raven bounce. It stops at the 4-yard line. Not a good look. Hammerhead 129 for 20, and Logan Sicker for 5 as well. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. But there is a flag on the play. What is the ref ball? Yep, it is on Baltimore. It is a illegal formation. Ineligible man downfield. So we got to move this back and we repunt. Throw the flags. Steelers are putting in their paychecks to make sure they win this game. Oh, dude, Sky Guy, a drinking charity stream? Maybe in the future. Dude, if I do a drinking charity stream, I mean, dude, I'll be fucking passed out, brother. Like, I'll be slurring left and right. SNKST for 250. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I'm going to throw you on the leaderboard. So we have a new 4th place production. Not 25. 250. The S-Box. It was great to know you, brother. Farewell. You were too short for this world. And there is your top 5 total now for the stream. We are looking at $5,800. Not bad. Not bad at all. Jordan Stout back to punt once again. It's a 4th and 12. Punt is away. Calvin Austin's going to take it back at around the 10. And now it takes a liberal bounce. And it's still going, but he can't keep it in. It's a touchback. But there's another flag. What's the flag on now? So we keep the ref show going. So what's happening? Oh, dude, Hildegard, I agree. So more flags. Honestly, like I feel like I should do a shot of flag, but even then I'd be passed out. So what's going on? Offensive holding. So we got to move it back again, and they're probably going to repunt. Renson Tomiyasu with 300 bones. So I got to update the board again. So I'm trying to think. I will keep him. I'll keep JBT Esquire at 3rd because he was the original $300 one. I'll give him the credit there. So, So it's holding. I'm not sure what's going on. He pointed in the wrong direction. He said it was the kicking team, and I don't know what's happening. Yeah, this is turning into a shit show already. So I am just gonna focus on the bullshit. Cease the memes of production. I'm so sorry, brother. I gotta take you off. I'm so sorry. Sorry, brother. But I appreciate you as well. You are no longer on the leaderboard. Jared Warren for 5 as well. I think that puts us over the $6,000 mark. Yep. $6,105. So you know what? Let's update that board. But the Steelers do get the ball, which is the most important part. Oh, dude. Sorry, I have to do the old shit posty. Oh, dude, damn Daskar, Brad Allen, Jerome Boger. Jerome Boger's retired, so Brad Allen wins that pretty handily. Oh, dude, Anskin Skjorg. I mean, dude, it's not just them. Remember Green Bay, Kansas City, that final drive? They called on roughing the passer and unnecessary roughness when Patrick Mahomes was still in bounds. They made a made-up call with terrible pass interference. They said MVS was they kept the clock still when they weren't moving in bounds, and then it just turned into just a shit show and a half. And that's the same thing. Oh, dude, see, Kendall, the problem is, like, people defend Phil Luckett because Jerome Bettis actually said heads and then tails. So they don't actually say they called it in the air. So at least, like, people defend him. There's no defending Brad Allen. This is just dog shit. And they still put him on a big-time game. So you tell me. 1st and 10. For the Pittsburgh Steelers. So they're actually putting it around the 10-yard line. They say they did not get the touchback, but it is a 10-yard penalty. Handoff over to Najee Harris. He's going to break past the original line of scrimmage. Was nearly taken down for a loss of 2, but manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Gains about 1. So Marcus Williams was in on the tackle there, as well as Delshon Phillips, the 4th-year player out of Illinois. Oh, Zebras definitely won in the Super Bowl. Oh, dude, yep, Riohitsa. Yep, that too, about the punching guy in the face. There was that too. I forgot about that. Oh, dude. Caden Murphy is a premium ref show. This is premium ref show right now. 2nd and 9 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris towards the right-hand side of Mason Rudolph out of the shotgun. Tight end left, 3 wide out set. Fakes the handoff. He'll quickly throw the check down over to Najee Harris. Breaks 1 tackle. Gets towards the line of scrimmage. He moved backwards. Why didn't you just move forwards, dude? You had the first down. But, whatever. Rock Yassin, the former Indianapolis Colt and Las Vegas Raider, was in on the tackle. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. I mean, here's the problem. Like, you had the first down. Just move forward, brother. That's all you had to do. He tried to be too cute, and unfortunately, he tried to beat out, and now you've gained 4. I'll give him credit, but still, it's kind of a mess. Jalen Warren would have got that first down. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Steelers. 2 for 5 on 3rd down so far. Mason Rudolph out of the shotgun with Jalen Warren towards his left-hand side. 3 wide out set. Rain still pouring down. Snap down. Hands off over to Jalen Warren. And he's going to be just short of the first down. Now you run a shotgun draw. Okay. That's definitely a mood. So you're just short. It's going to be a 4th and maybe like inches coming up. So now you're punting. So okay. Whatever. But once again, like Najee, he just had to move forward. Like, that's Trent Richardson vibes, man. He's trying to get too cute. So Presley Harvin, the greatest punter in the world, is back to punt, and hopefully he won't shank it. Snap is down. Kick is on the way, and it is just like a duck. Just a line drive that's just going to take a very generous Steeler bounce past the 30-yard line of Baltimore down to about the 29. Oh, boy. We have another. Sees the memes of production. He wants his spot back. So, since he donated 200 before, we have a new leader. Sees the memes of production. So, we are putting him at 950 bones. Woo. So, Stormus Enormous, you have been overtaken. Zeke Murdoch, you have been overtaken. JBT Esquire. Sees the memes of production. You're fucking crazy. I love you for it, dude. KT for 20 as well. Klaus Danks for 20. Darth Soldier for 20. Anonymous for 50. Anonymous for 20. And Anonymous for 5. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your donations to the Mario Lemieux Foundation as well. I don't know. Is there another flag? I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. But SNKST, sorry, brother. You're off the leaderboard. F's in the chat for SNKST. And that'll put our total right now at almost 7,000 bones. We're at a very nice $69,990. But for the meantime, I will do it for the memes. $69,990 and 42 cents. Because I fucking can. Fuck you. Eric Gracia for 150 pesos. Thank you as well, brother. I appreciate you. Eric Garcia. Definitely. Marks would be proud of this season. Mm-hmm. Well, remember, Marks he was buoyed by a bunch of rich people. So actually, that works out. Not 69,000, 6,900. I wish it were 69,000, but we'll see. Someone call in Jack Chicken. Well, I mean, here's the problem. Like, NFL World 2, everyone's saying F, dude. Everyone's saying F. Kip Gaming for $1. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you as well there. But, yeah, a lot of madness going on. We'll see if there's any good news coming from... Brad is getting tagged in the Melvin Gordon fumbles. I knew he'd have a backlash. Oh, baby. I forgot about that, right. The Ravens have Dalvin Cook now. Dalvin Cook should be a really good get for them as well. 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens at the 29-yard line. The rain still pelting. Tyler Huntley out of the shotgun with Gus Bus now out of the pistol. Aguilar goes in motion. Pull guard over to Gus Bus. Gains maybe 1, 2 at best. But he's going to be taken down by Isaiah Loudermilk, who's taken a big role in this defensive line over the past few weeks. Nothing much there. Beer League Brodor with 5 as well. Thank you, brother. And Badger 0-6 for 10. Thank you, brother, as well. Travis R. Yep, this is really going to a foundation. Yep, Travis R. This is the Mario Lemieux Foundation. He started this 30 years ago for because he had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's for cancer research, pediatric cancer care, and also helping families with those affected by cancer. So it's a very reputable local charity. As Justice Hill, are they going to call that an incomplete pass? I think so. I was attempted for Justice Hill, and I think that was a Landon Roberts that was in on the deflection. Wardenate, Dalvin is not cooked. Fuck you. I love Dalvin Cook. Mike Lewis, who should the Patriots draft this year? Drake May. It's going to be Drake May. Oh, Cure Boy, Antonio Brown still up to anything? He's shitposting on Twitter now. So, dude, Beer League Brodor. My mom just beat cancer, acute myeloid leukemia. Thanks for the stream, Tree Love from Wisconsin. Dude, Beer League. Congratulations to your mother for beating cancer. Out of the shotgun again, Justice Hill, 4-man rush. Still looking. Marcus Golden now towards the right-hand side. He's just going to chuck it deep. And it's actually caught. It is caught. Are they going to say he's incomplete? No, they're actually going to say it's a first down. And I believe that was Laquan Treadwell, the former first-round pick. And the 8th-year player out of Miss... Dude, Laquan Treadwell's been in the league for 8 years? Jesus Christ. But they're trying to say it was incomplete, but I'm sorry, man. Shendon, I'm sorry. You ain't going to get an incomplete call there. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes Tyler Huntley down. Snap down. Over to the Gus Bus. And he has a big hole in front of him. Jukes one defender down to the 40, down to the 30, and the 23-yard line. Eric Rowe was in on the tackle, but the Gus Bus is finally moving for the first time in ages, and the Ravens fans are starting to cheer. The first down's coming down. And all it took was a first down to Laquan Treadwell. Jesus. Yeah, Pat Pete just got juked out of his shoes. That's what happened there. BC Studios for 100. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And G Factor 51 for 50 bones as well. 1st and 10. He's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. A handoff to Gus Bus. And TJ Watt with the tackle. He's down about 3. So we're down to about the 28-yard line. I know, damn Daskar. Treadwell, I'm surprised he's still in the league. I thought he was out. No, Drake Bell, I mean, maybe. But Eric Rowe is now sitting on the sideline. So we are now down another safety. Another safety is now down for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this is fantastic. Michael Walker is now in the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, so that's when you know things are bad. Shotgun formation again. Kolar goes in motion, 4-man rush. He'll quickly throw down the middle. Caught once again by Isaiah Likely. Dives for the end zone. I think that is a touchdown. Yep. They are going to call it a touchdown, and the Ravens respond in fury. Yeah, we figured that was happening. Blew it! Yeah, the Steelers really did blow it there. 3 big plays, and Ravens responding kind with a touchdown of their own. That's the Steelers defense nowadays for you. So, that's all you can say. Justin Tucker out to kick the extra point to tie this game at 7. We will definitely see. Hopefully he'll miss, but he won't because he's Justin Tucker. Kick is up, and it is good. Yeah, it was a couple big plays. Just bad tackling by Pat Pete and Levi, and Isaiah Likely gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Ravens get ball at second half as well. So, actually, that was a really good play by Isaiah Likely, too. So, they do get the touchdown, and hopefully, I'm surprised the Ravens aren't dropping a bajillion passes this time. Snoop Huntley with a big drive to finish this drive. Lamargarine is really going strong. Ooh, 5-year anniversary of the double doink, too. Very nice. Very nice. Anonymous with a $20 donation as well. Thank you, brother. So I think we're over the $7,000 mark. Yep, $7,185. So thank you guys once again. I will have to get rid of the meme. Oh, Mike Tomlin, legacy of failure with winning records. I mean, that's kind of a paradox, but I mean, I get it. Oh, Hot Wheels vet. The Steelers try not to make the most skillless players you've never heard of look good. Impossible. Mm-hmm. Yep. Dude, I don't want to update my score. Fuck you, Mom. I don't want to update the score. I don't want to say the Ravens did anything. Fuck that. And that's just going to land gently. Oh, I see what he did there. Igwe touched the ball out of bounds, so it's an intentional grounding. I think that is a 10,000 IQ play if this passes. Because, like, it would have been down at the 8. I think Igwe he just did it there. It is an intentional, it is an illegal procedure. It's at the 40-yard line. And it's going to be at the 40-yard line. Master stroke of genius. I misspelled Igwe on Instagram, but fuck it. I don't care. I mean, I think that was just like knowing your back. I mean, Godwin's been coached at a couple places, probably Detroit, but that is a like 11 billion IQ play. Like that is like Jim Knowlton. I mean, they'll probably fix that in the offseason. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers single back set. I think this is the first time they've been out of the single back. Takes the snap down over to Jalen Warren. He's rushing towards the first down marker. Gains about 5 down to the 45 and will be down to the 2-yard line. Sorry, we'll down to the 2-minute warning. Oh, dude, Jalari Jacrispy. Oh, dude, if Tomlin runs in front of a Ravens player, he'll be a hero of all time. And we will be headed to the 2-minute warning at the 45, tied at 7. Oh, they did a Randall Cobb. Not bad. Well, David Robb, Justin Tucker, he didn't know better. He just kicked it, and it died. Like, the grass just made it die. Ooh. But I will see. Gooner Chiefs fan, 123 for 5. B Skrills for 20 and 2.0 for 20. Thank you guys once again. I would want to say that. But we are 2-minute warning. We are tied at 7. It is a grindy game, except that the Ravens finally realized that our secondary fucking sucks, and stuff happened. I should probably be studying right now for 20. Dude, it's a Saturday. You don't have to study, brother. But I appreciate it. Oh, no. Michael H., we're not bringing back Trubisky. Come on. No. Oh, Pin Mike, plenty of heavy rain. Oh, Saad Shaquille, no, Gunner doesn't return it. Gunner fumbles that ball. He fumbles the ball out of bounds, and it's a touchdown for the Ravens. That's what happens. Leroy, the Ravens are getting the ball in the second half. Well, nerdily done. The Steelers are holding up well because the Ravens are backups. They had a pretty bad drive this past drive, so they kind of shit the bed because Najee Harris would have had a first down, but he decided to go elsewhere. I mean, but Anthony English, the Bills, maybe. If the Steelers lose, the Bills do clinch because that is the one team that knocks out. And if the Steelers lose, then you'd have to root on Jacksonville to lose and Denver to win. So, hopefully. Oh, Boston Sports Live. Oh, it's going to be a very snowy shit show. Madison Rose for 5. Thank you again, ma'am. I appreciate that. 3,000 people somehow sitting there, and the first week of college is going to be rough with all this snow. Headed back to school, I think, too. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. 7,230 bones. Let's fucking get it, son. Actually, 7,255. So I will move this back. I will update the totals. And it's going to be a shit show and a half. Lots of heavy rain. Lots and lots and lots of heavy rain. Oh, Jim Knowlton, I mean, here's the problem. Like, you can't judge somebody from the same college. Like, I did that with Justin Herbert in Oregon, and look what happened there. Timmy Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents donates 5. An anonymous with 20. Timmy Turner, thank you. I'm surprised your Fairly Godparents wished you $5. Hopefully you're not simping. Down to the sideline, handoff over to Jalen Warren. It's read immediately. Loses 8. Or loses 3, I should say. They tried to go weak side, and it did nothing there. And I mean just nothing. And that's actually, we're on a practice squad guy now. So that was Jeremiah Moon, the first-year player out of Florida, that was in on the tackle, as well as Patrick Queen. Oof. So, we have a 3rd and 6 coming up, 1:30 left in the second quarter. The Ravens are probably just content in leaving this to halftime so they get the ball back. It is an empty set shotgun formation with 5 wideouts, including Pat Freiermuth to the right-hand side. Audible at the line, 5 seconds left on the clock. Ravens with 4 at the line. Snap down, looks, still throwing. He'll throw it over to Freiermuth. It's caught. It's a first down and still going down to the 42-yard line and out of bounds. We're close to field goal range and the Steelers are moving the chains. It's a first down. The momentum we needed as society. Freiermuth with a good play. He gains about, I would say about 15. And it's going to be a pretty nice first down there. Taranana Vajula with 5. Thank you as well, man. Thank you again. Boss Man says for 5 as well. Thank you as well, brother. Pat Freiermuth with the 1st and 10. First time we've heard that name all game. Goes in motion as well. 4 wide out set. Going with Jalen Warren to the right-hand side. 4-man rush. Still looking. Throws a check down to Jalen Warren. It's caught. He's going to gain maybe about 3. Close to field goal range of Boswell. And it's going to be... I forgot this guy's first name. I have to look it up again. I am so sorry. Delshawn Phillips with the tackle. They're now going out of the no huddle. Shotgun formation again, snap down, 4-man rush, quickly looks. He's going to quickly throw it just in the nick of time to Jalen Warren. Goes to field goal range, still moving, and we have a first down for the Steelers. 40 seconds and ticking, and I think they're going to call a timeout or what's going on. Kyle Van Noy nearly had it. They could have called holding there, but, I mean, they didn't, so benefit for the Steelers there. So we do have a first down coming on. Sean Callis with 50 bones as well. Thank you as well. Yeah, I mean, he actually grabbed Mason Rudolph there, but good way to get out of the play. Kyle Van Noy is an edge rusher. That's interesting. Definitely interesting. Whew. But 42 seconds, Steelers call their first timeout, as they do have a 1st and 10 coming up at around the 30-yard line. So you're hoping to get points. Knock on wood. QJWDG for 5 bones as well. Thank you for your donation to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. 7,345 bones to the Mario Lemieux Foundation as well. But we will enjoy this in our time. 43 seconds left. 1st and 10. Kyle Van Noy has 8 sacks on the year, surprisingly. Trips left-hand side, down. Snap down. Still looking. He has to throw it away. It's just bobbled up in the air. Are they calling that a fumble or an incomplete? They are not calling that a forward pass. I think they're calling that a fumble. So we'll see. I mean, but that gets him right out of field goal range. He threw it up. I mean, that's a challenge. That's incomplete. It's a fumble recovered by the Steelers, but once again, I feel like that's an incomplete pass. I am not sure what happened there, but I think they're going to review this one. I thought that was going to be picked. But they're going to call a timeout. So, I think they are going to call it, but I think like he just had it out in time. I think he tried to get rid of it, but it's, we'll see. Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney's just doing his magic. Number 24 for the Ravens, too. Whew. First time I've heard Jadeveon Clowney's name all game, and he's just enjoying himself out there. Yeah, damn Daskar, I think it did move out of his hand. I think he was trying to go for Jalen Warren, but unfortunately he could not get it. But there is 31 seconds left, so they still have some time to make some magic happen if need be. Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney's just trying to get this crowd going and enjoy himself. Ogata? Oh, dude, Jadeveon Clowney, like, he did not do well in Tennessee, and he did not do well in Cleveland, but in Baltimore, he's apparently God. So you tell me. 2nd and 19, just out of field goal range, empty set shotgun. Sap down, still looking. You'll throw a quick pass over to Pat Freiermuth. You get back into field goal range, and you're down to about the 35. So you do have some action going, about 20 seconds left, and I think they're just going to let this go, or they might do the no huddle. We'll see. 14 seconds, 13 seconds, still ticking, snap down, still looking, 4-man rush, and it's a fumble. You are What the fuck are you doing, boys? Jesus fucking Christ. Kyle Van Noy finally got to him, and it's a fumble. Why don't you just kick the fucking field goal, dude? Just kick the fucking field goal, man. Steelers getting in their own fucking way again. As usual. But you had a chance, and unfortunately now it's going to be tied at 7 because shit happens. And the Ravens will get ball back. Ravens did recover, so it's a 1st and 10, and they will knee this and go back. And once again, you're trying to go out of a fucking no huddle. Billy, that's not incomplete. And the Ravens will knee this. Yeah, that's it's definitely one of the games of our time. So, yeah. We are now at halftime. God forbid we ever do anything positive for this fan base. I don't know why they would do that. Ooh, Anonymous with a $500 dono. Congratulations, Anonymous. You are getting on the leaderboard. And 3rd place, Anonymous. Thank you again, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Once again. Bull Muscle with 43. Thank you, brother. Love you, Bull. And Anonymous with 5 as well. So, we'll do the Anonymous donation. So, Zeke Murdoch is going down to 4th. He's taking a hard fall, going from 1st to 4th. And then JBT the Esquire. Ranson Tomayasu. Sorry, brother. You are off the list. F's in the chat. And that puts us to about $7,893. So, a little under $8,000. So, not bad. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, Daniel F. Like, I don't understand why they didn't just run and get into field goal range there. I mean, it's just, the Steelers are getting in their own way again. It's, they had a decent start, but unfortunately they haven't had anything else besides this drive, and it just, yeah. Ooh, you're making chocolate-covered pretzels? Ooh. Although white chocolate-covered. I mean, you need dark chocolate-covered pretzels, brother. Not just that. Andrew Sugg for 5. Thank you, brother, as well. I am going to be right back. Oh, Mike Dibble. Yes, Mike Dibble. The thing is, the charity is for the Mario Lemieux Foundation. So it is a Pittsburgh-based charity. They do a lot of stuff related to cancer research, pediatric care, support of families with those in need, a lot of play centers. The Mario Lemieux Blood Center in UPMC Hillman is one as well. I think they have like a playroom in I think the Walter Reed Memorial Hospital, if I remember correctly as well, as I was looking there too. But this has been a charity that's been running for 30 years, highly reputable, quality charity as well. Mario is very hands-on with a lot of this stuff as well. And the way you donate, after the chat to the right-hand side, there is a Donate Now button. That is where you'll be, the 2024 Yins Racer, and then they will get you through that. The money does not go to me. The money goes directly to YouTube, and they donate it without any penalty on your behalf. So none of this goes to me. It's not going to be taken by YouTube any whatsoever. It is a straight charitable donation, and it goes right to the charity that needs it the most. So that is, if there's any worry about that, you are absolutely fine, Mike. So we'll appreciate that. Oh, white chocolate's definitely not chocolate. The Ravens don't really, I mean, they're playing for pride. They're playing to spoil the Steelers' way. That's really about it. But I'll be right back. I just gotta take care of some yelling because the Steelers keep getting in their own fucking way. Per usual. Why wouldn't you get in your own fucking way? Did chair cover well for me? Chair definitely did cover well for me. And we have another 330. Mike Dibble. Dude. Thank you, brother. You were going on the leaderboard. Give me a second. Christine Marinaccio, thank you once again as well for the 40. Haterade with 50 Canadian. An anonymous $10 and $20 donation. And Tyler Jamison with a $20 donation as well. Thank you as well, man. We got to update the board. And squarely in 5th place, we have Mike Dibble. $330. JBT Esquire the 7th. Sorry, brother. You are now off the leaderboard. F's in the chat. And that officially puts us at $8,355. Not bad. Not bad at all. Once again, I appreciate each and every one of you for doing this as well. Okay. So, it's Canadian money, not real money. Well, Haterade's 50 Canadian. Dibble was American currency. So we're good there. But figure out someone to raid in the meantime. Let's see who is streaming right now. Steelers Talk by Chat Sports. Apparently the number 1 stream for Steelers Ravens, which I'm shocked by, but I mean, the rest are just a couple average ones. We'll see there. NFL Live Access, NFL Live Access, Steelers Preview. Let's see what the lives are. Ravens Rundown by Chat Sports. El Domo. Channel 7. Oh, dude, it's... Steel Twins, I've done them. Steel Nation. NFL Week 18. Totem Pole Nation. G Spence Central. Joey back. See if I can find like a really small one here. Yeah, see Truck Stop. NFL Saturday Check Down. Sip2 Tally Farms. I'm trying to see who I can raid here. I'm trying to find like a really small one here. One that's be back soon. Arsenal DB. He's away. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Here we go. Jordan Steele 88. Here's an interesting raid target. Too bad there. Patrick Blum for 5. Nonsense McGee for 20. And RVD Nader for 5 as well. So Totem Pole Nation wasn't too bad. But here's the one I'm looking at. This is a guy with 1 person in his chat right now. Jordan Steele 88. I mean, I can't do the actual feed because it's just going to do a raid. I'll actually turn off the volume there. There you go. Raid time, baby. He's talking about Dan Moore getting out of Pittsburgh. I mean, but as I said, it was just that's pretty standard stuff. He doesn't know he's getting raided. Can I see your chair? Okay, gotta. Nah. But I'll do it in the meantime. Ooh, would it be good or bad for college football if Michigan wins? Dude, for the salt alone would be interesting because remember, they're America's team. They've overcome adversity. They're the ultimate underdog. Although, I mean, it's Mason, this game, it's going to be close regardless because of the elements. It's going to be an ugly game just with a mess in general. So I'm not surprised by the score. I figured the Steelers would not shoot themselves in the dick repeatedly. Yeah, I think he is confused. I don't know. I don't think he knows what's going on. See if I can find a different one here. Let's see. Totem Pole Nation. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Let's do Totem Pole Nation. New raid time. Totem Pole Nation. He's that's about 3 people right now. Here we go. So we'll do this one and then call it from there. Sky Guy, I don't know, like, you want a new QB in this next draft? Sky Guy 1230. Yep, he notices the raid. He's talking about it, but he's on peeing on trees, right? Oh, yeah, I agree, man. The dog should be peeing on riding trees. I get it, man. All right. But we are good otherwise, man. So it's all good, man. So we're talking about that. Oh, yeah, the game's always tied. Steelers-Ravens is always ugly and just close. That's Steelers-Ravens, though. That's always been the thing. Oh, dude, Jared Froman, the Steelers. There's been a lot of smooth game. Justin Tucker misses a game winner in the weather. Steelers 14-13. Smells like some bullshit. Oh, Eagles are, they're getting destroyed. Even if they play Atlanta, they're fucking losing. Oh, Mason. Oh, I've always wondered, where did the name Urinating Tree come from? Yeah, that was me being an edgelord on Xbox Live when I was 15. So it is an Xbox Live tag name. It's like, I was playing, I think it was Rainbow Six Black Arrow. I think that was the game. So just playing online multiplayer, just sitting there, it's like, you know, it would be a funny name. Urinating Tree. And then it just stuck with me. There's no deep ethos or backstory. It's just me being an edgelord. That's all it is. Tom Dill, dude, you should not get your 10-month-old daughter on my shit. Trust me, it's not good. I'm not good for little kids, even though my nephews love me. But oh, dude, Sky Guy, I didn't even answer your question. My bad, dude. But in terms of wanting a quarterback, I gotta find your question here. But in terms of quarterback, I feel like it depends on the quarterback that's there. Is it Michael Penix? Is it Jaden Daniels? Is it Bo Nix? I mean, I feel like they're going to keep with Kenny Pickett, but it'll get competition. I mean, Mason's probably gone. He's auditioning for a job elsewhere. He'll probably be a backup somewhere next year. Mitch is probably gone. He sucks. But otherwise, it's mainly this. Oh, so you're the guy at 360 no-scoped 8 years ago? I didn't remember any 360 no-scope. I didn't have an Xbox Live 8 years ago, man. What are you talking about? Maybe 18 years ago. Not now, though. Bryce Underwood, the #1 overall player for the class of 25, officially commits to LSU. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, John Dupuis is very happy. Mm-hmm. Tree not kid-friendly. Oh, I'm definitely not kid-friendly. You kidding me? Craig Hasten for 20, John Bush for 50, and Broski 89 for 5 bones as well. So we are now starting up in the third quarter. And the Steelers are still getting in their own way. And this is grand because this is what the bullshit of the Steeler football does. 9-8, and yeah. Definitely. So Cowboys and the Bucks. I mean, if the Bucks win the AFC South, it should be interesting. I mean, because I think they're a better team than they were last year. Last year, they were a fucking shit show. Ooh, Gingerfest. My name comes from Xbox. I wanted a new name, and I sounded a lot like someone I played with a name Scarefest. Ooh, not bad. Boswell back to kick to start the second half. The second time he's actually kicked the ball off because of that touchdown earlier. And we are away, and we are starting the third quarter. And this is just going to be gently lining to the end zone. Justice Hill will let it go for a touchback. So we're starting at about the 25-yard line. Tyler Huntley will get another chance after that really nice touchdown drive to start the end the last half, I would say. John Miller, who's my biggest surprise of the NHL season? Philadelphia. Like, I thought they were going to be rebuilding. They're actually doing well. So I would say them. Vancouver. Vancouver, I thought they'd be fringe. I did not expect them to be top of the food chain. Winnipeg, I had them as more of a wild card. So I didn't expect them to be this good, but hey, more credit to them. 1st and 10. Down to the 25, and Tyler Huntley is now coming back into the game. He just had to adjust his helmet strap or something like that, but we're all good otherwise. The elements are, it's a little less rainy, but still pretty rainy, if I say so myself. And now they're showing Brad Allen. They're showing the ref, and when they show the ref, it ain't good. Red Rhino 49 coming in as well. But we are at 8,465 bones. So let me update this real quick. Snap down. It's going to be handed off to the Gus Bus. Gains maybe 2, 3 at best. Cam Hayward and Keanu Benton were in on the tackle there. Mainly all I can say there. Ooh, dude, Justin, anyone got blood pressure medication? I checked my blood pressure yesterday. It was actually fine for whatever reason. So, I mean, give it time. I mean, it's probably raising pretty high. So, it's mainly that. Ooh, cooking curry. What kind of curry they cooking, Dodge? Smells good. Oh, dude. No, God, move your mic to me. No. What I got to do is I got to move away from the mic to breathe. That's when. Huntley back for the pass. Has pressure in his face. Has to scramble out of time. Sacked by T.J. Watt. Loss of 3. Alex Highsmith was in on the outside pressure. And it's going to be a 3rd down. And about 10 coming up. T.J. Watt with another big-time sack for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh, that's what happened. He lost his helmet. Like his helmet was busted. They were trying to repair it. Michael Bender, your Lightning suck ass because you were without a goaltender for a while and you're dealing with cap hell. That's the problem. 3rd and 16. So it was a big time sack there. Down at about the 19-yard line. 5-man rush. Throws back to 4. Huntley rolls back in the pocket. Has all the time in the world. Rolls out to the far side. He's just going to throw it. And it deflects incomplete. Dropped hands by the Ravens. And the weather is completely fucking it up. Laquan Treadwell. He caught one ball. He fortunately could not catch another. And it is incomplete. 4th and 16. And the drive goes immediately to a 3-and-out. And the punting unit by Jordan Stout will be out early. Oh, Salvala. TJ Watt isn't leaving. He's just got a big contract. There's no reason for him to leave. Stout's back to punt, and he skies a beaut over to Calvin Austin. He muffs the ball, but he's able to recover it at his own 15. Takes down to the 20, 25, 30. Has blockers in front of him down to the 35. So he's able to salvage a decent bit, but he's down at about the 35. So decent field position to start. But meantime, it's, yeah. Oh, Joshua Marr, Steelers are not the best team in the NFL. Best maybe a bullshit, but that's really about it. Flight Deck Ryan, the Jets they're only boom or bust in case they always bust. That's the problem. Red Rhino 49 for 5 and Exodeus Dark for 5 as well. Thank you again, guys, as well. Dude, once again, 2,700 people are somehow watching this shit. When I was checking, we were apparently the most watched stream of all the Steelers-Ravens games, so honestly, I appreciate it, man. So thank you guys once again. I will say that. Middle-aged Gamers, Grassi is not streaming this one. He'll be streaming tonight. So he didn't want to do all the streams. I know, like, I don't blame anyone for not streaming. This is a shit show, but mostly because of the elements. I will say that myself. Yeah. Well, see, Kendall, the Lightning are always a tough team, especially with their high-end talent. I mean, it's not Toronto high-end, but it's still pretty good. I feel like Tampa Bay has a touch better depth on the forward core, but defense, do you really want to rely on Darren Radish? I mean, Darren Radish isn't bad, but, yeah. Oh, Billy Ronders, Grossi, he can call 3 games. He is not calling both games today, unfortunately. He will be calling Texans-Colts in a little bit. Ooh, WPNVI calling the second half. You got the game strings up. Not bad. Oh, Savior, I am not the hottest streamer of them all. Come on. I'm not that hot. Come on. All good, baby. All good. Justin Ziegler, the Flyers are good because, I mean, Tortorella's probably whipping them into shape. And, I mean, you got rid of some of the dead weight. I mean, Cliff Fletcher isn't there, or Chuck Fletcher isn't there anymore, and he's not shitty. Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, Brianna Grassi is like, dude, he's a few years younger than me, so I'm not even middle-aged. I feel like I'll need a walker soon after that. Oh, Anne-Marie, like, I'm not really all that surprised it's going to be a low-scoring game because of the elements. It's miserable out there, so I'm expecting a very low-scoring, grinding game. Like, it's just, like, look at how bad this weather is right now. There is, just, like, they're not even clearing the mics. The rain is still pelting. It is a old-school 70s football game, just ground and pound, and just hope to God something doesn't happen. Oh, Momer, I didn't get the middle school haircut. The elementary school haircut's just like, the bowl. You remember the bowl cut of the 90s? That was fun. 1st and 10 coming up for the Steelers out of the shotgun formation. Single back set with Najee Harris to the right-hand side. Calvin Austin in motion from right to left. Snap down over to Najee Harris. Has a big hole in front of him. And more. 1st down past the midfield marker. Gains about 15. Najee Harris with a strong and convincing run. Should have done that on the previous, the second previous drive, I would say. Dude. Steven Maximus, dude, if the Bears win, it's going to be hilarious. Not just for, like, the Packers losing, but because, like, Bears fans are going to be, like, they're going to treat it like their Super Bowl, which means that the Packers are probably winning by 20, but still, it's, you never know. Anonymous with the $50 dono, thank you again. 1st and 10 coming up, single back set with Najee in the backfield. 3 wide out to the left-hand side. Darnell Washington to the right, hands off over to Najee again. Gets a little bit past the line of scrimmage, not much more. Gains maybe 2, if that. That is mainly about it. Oh, dude, John Thrift, this is definitely mud game. It's definitely one of them grinding games where you have, like, the ugly backdrop. Maybe just pure lights on in the backfield, and maybe you just, like, somebody just starts just, like, whacking people. Oh, dude, Martin J. Crum, Olbermann's not dead. He's just lost his mind. Oh, Jeshua, I mean, it's either bad weather or just really sloppy play. It's how the Steelers and Ravens play. It's peak AFC North Football. Allen Robinson in motion out of the single back set. Hands off over to Najee again. And he's going to run to the side and lose 2. It was going nowhere anyway, but Najee, dude, what are we doing? Jadeveon Clowney was in on the tackle. Oh, Matt Med, no, nobody's going to wipe off the camera. They do that for effect. Come on. So now we are unfortunately in passing mode and hope that you get the 1st down because you're in no man's land and you're probably going for it either way. Unless you get sacked and fumble. Hurry up. Hurry up. Clock ticking. No, they let it go. Yep, no, they delay of game. Out. Yep, ran out of time. Delay of game, so it's a 3rd and 15, and this drive's going south pretty quickly. It's a lack of communication. Oh, dude. Well, the thing with Big Ben, like, he's doing his stream. Like, it's... Well, I think, as I said, I think Big Ben's channel is like, it's just a podcast and it's smaller. So, whatever that. 3rd and 15 now. So we delay again, and the Ravens are starting to celebrate, and there's one terrible towel. Shotgun formation down. It's bobbled, snapped, and he has to fall on it, and it's down at the Steeler 45, and now we have to punt. Lost control of the football. I don't know if that's on Mason Cole or just the elements. And it is punting time, so it's not a turnover, but you did fuck the ball. Yeah, that was definite fucking of the ball. I will play that regardless. Snap down for Presley Harvin. Punt is away. And it is a drive to about the 20-yard line where it will be called for a fair catch. But not much happening there. Tylan Wallace was there for the fair catch. And now we are at about the 20-yard line with punting and available. Alex Van Kulen for 5. Scott McNew for 5. Anonymous for 50 bones, thank you. Anonymous, $1 donation. $10 from Anonymous as well, and a $5 Anonymous donation as well. So thank you once again, brother. Appreciate all y'all for doing the donations to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. I did want to mention as well, all proceeds are going to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. This does not touch me. This goes directly to YouTube, who donates it to the Mario Lemieux Foundation on their behalf. So you should know that donations are in good hands, just to let you know. So we're at over $8,500, $8,546 on the day to be precise. So thank you all once again for your charitable contributions to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. Oh, dude, first, I mean, the Steelers are on the Steeler football is kind of a mess. Oh, Mark Whitlock, oh, dude, favorite YouTuber, but as a Bills fan, you'll have the hilarious take, you'll have the Steelers blow this game. I mean, dude, it's... Once again, if you're going to pull this shit, I mean, you're in the same carousel for 5 years if you lose this game. And here's the problem. If you don't want to be in this situation, don't fucking lose to Arizona and New England. You win both those games, you're in the playoffs. You're probably dealing with a 6th seed and we get destroyed by Kansas City. So, you tell me. PD Rue, there is a chance for the Steelers to make the playoffs if they do lose this game. They need Indianapolis and Houston to not tie, so they cannot be eliminated today unless they tie. And then you would need Jacksonville to lose and Denver to win. If that happens, you make the playoffs. But it's still, there's a lot that needs to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, Matthew MS, the Ravens are resting most of their starters. I mean, they do have Jadeveon Clowney, OBJ, and Lamar are out. But otherwise, like, I think a good chunk of their starters are in. I did see Linderbaum. I did see Kyle Van Noy. I did see Jadeveon Clowney. Marcus Williams. Marlon Humphrey is out by injury. So there is that too. Yeah, we have to... Denver is playing the Raiders. So there is a slight chance. Steelers always get Super Bowl. Come on. First and 10 coming up for the Ravens at the 21-yard line. Single back set with the Gus Bus back in the game. Patrick Ricard goes in motion. Handoff over to the Gus Bus. Gains maybe 2. But not much else. That was Mark Robinson that's in on the tackle. Robinson's had a big game today. Oh, there's always a chance. Oh, dude, Turungus, the Steelers don't deserve to make the playoffs. Like, we'd be a 7 seed. We'd be getting our asses kicked by 30. But we will go down as gentlemen, goddammit. Patrick Queen is playing. I don't know about Roquan, but Patrick Queen is playing. Ronnie Stanley's playing too. So not too many of their starters, but there are a couple starters out. 2nd and 8 coming up. Gus Bus back in the game. 4-man wide receiver set, 3 wide out set. Handoff strong side over to the Gus Bus. He's going to gain maybe half a yard, 1 at best, before he's met up by a gaggle of Steelers, including TJ Watt, Larry Ogunjobi, and Michael Walker. Oh, dude, Bob Halsey, if Houston Indy tie, if the Steelers win and Houston Indy tie, they make the playoffs. So, we'll see. Aiden, you don't have to like the stream. It's not a big deal. Come on, it's all good. Oh, dude, Phantom, Michigan or Washington? Washington for the memes. It would be brilliant if Washington won. 3rd and 7 for the Ravens. Steelers pressing at the line. 4 wide out set, 2 bunch. Down to the set. Heavy rush for the Ravens, and he's immediately right up and out of time. TJ Watt with another sack, and he's doing that fantastic kick. And it's a big 4th down for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the trench warfare will continue until morale improves, goddammit. Morgan Moses just got eaten alive. Like, it's nothing you can really do there. Nothing you can do at all. I mean, if it wasn't him, it was going to be Cam, or it was going to be Alex Highsmith. Like, there were 3 other guys that were coming. Snap down. It's a low snap for Jordan Stout, but he gets the punt away cleanly. It's going to be going over to Calvin Austin, who's going to take it at about the 28-yard line, tries to stutter, moves past 1 defender, and he's just going to dance for about 6 yards down to the 34-yard line. Gains maybe about 2. Or like 6. I mean, I don't know why he was just dancing there, but we'll see. Well, Avery Charles, like, the offensive line is not backups. McCurry's a starter. Morgan Moses is a starting right tackle. Ronnie Stanley's the starting left. The only real starters that are out from what I'm seeing are Lamar, OBJ, and Marlon Humphrey. Everyone else is a starter. Well, Cody, Ravens starters. Gus Bus. Justice Hill's technically a starter right now. You do have Aguilar. You have Zay Flowers. I have not heard Zay Flowers' name, though. Ronnie Stanley, McCurry, Tyler Linderbaum, and Morgan Moses. So you have at least 7. Wait, McCurry's not a starter? I thought he was. My bad. But Morgan Moses definitely is a starter. Harveer Singh, Kyle Van Noy is playing. Kyle Van Noy has been playing. He started the forced fumble, but Roquan is out. Just FY. Here's the thing, 5 for B. Justice Hill is a starter because of the injuries. Because, like, he's like a 1A, 1B with the Gus Bus. Like, technically your starters would be, well, it would be J.K. Dobbins, but he's injured, and Keaton Mitchell, but he's injured. But unfortunately, like, Justice Hill's been forced into that situation. Zay's not playing? I didn't realize that. I thought Zay was playing. My bad there. Kyle Hamilton's injured. So there's a big thing there, too. Like, he's been dealing with injury. They're letting him rest. Same as Marlon Humphrey. Someday True will learn Zay is out. I haven't been checking on the updates for the injury list. I know, as I said, I know Lamar and OBJ are out. Roquan's out. Marlon's out. Yep. Justin Tucker's a starter. Hey, Tyler Huntley went to a Pro Bowl. Oteo, thoughts on the Eagles' chances of a Super Bowl return? No, not with the way they're playing. They're getting knocked out in the first fucking round. They fucking suck. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Again, they're showing the playoff chances, but, you know, you need to win before you get a chance. But a loss does not eliminate them. Somehow. Don't need a lot of work, but there's still a chance. Excuse me. 1st and 10 single back set for Najee Harris. Allen Robinson goes in motion from left to right. Handoff over to Najee. It's a big hole in front of him again. And he's going to get the first down and more, dragging a defender with him. Good old Najee Harris. Tavius Robinson with the first down. Najee's trying to plead for a face mask, but he will not get it. But it's a gain of about 11 to 12. So far, so good. Oh, look, Najee's trying to look and try to plead his case. But unfortunately, he ain't going to get it. Sorry, buddy. This is a Brad Allen ref crew. You're not going to get that call. I have a bunch of anonymous donations as well. A couple $5 donations, 3 $5 ones, and 4 $5 ones. Zach Florek with a 51 as well. Dude, thank you once again. I appreciate it. 1st and 10, bunch set formation. Najee Harris once again, the single back set in the backfield. Blitz for the Ravens. Toss strong side to Najee Harris, and he's going to get eaten up relatively quickly. They read that like a book, a really easy book. Del'Shawn Phillips tackles him out of bounds to take a loss of about maybe 3 or 4. And the clock will keep ticking. Oh, dude, Yoshi fan. Oh, the 7th seat's an abomination. It should not exist. It's garbage. But the problem is they're never going to let it out of the bag because of money. They're more likely to add more seats than remove them. George Pickens has 0 targets, but nobody's really there. 2nd and 13 coming up for the Steelers. Najee Harris goes outside motion for an empty set shotgun formation. 4-man rush for the Ravens, showing outside blitz. Has to hurry, can't get there out of time. And it's a sack on the delayed blitz. Trenton Simpson, the rookie inside linebacker out of Clemson, with the big sack. And this just goes back further. And the one Ravens fan that's cheering because they are miserable and rainy, it's, yeah. James Daniels missed his block. That's what happened. He's trying to double team him, couldn't read it, and yeah. Like, that should have been a relatively easy grab, but unfortunately it was not taken down. It's going to be 3rd and 20 for the Baltimore Ravens now. at the 35-yard line. Down for the snap. 4-man rush. Throws a quick screen over to Jalen Warren, and he just falls. Falls, gains maybe about 1. And it's punting time, boys. It is punting time. Because, yeah. Oh, Viewer broke. This game might be going to overtime. You don't know. Well, Josh, you don't care if you lose this because you already have the number 1 seed. Steelers have a lot more to prove today than you do. And unfortunately, Steelers are, yeah. That's about it. Presley Harvin, the greatest punter in the world, back to punt. And it's going to be caught for a fair catch. And that was Demarion Williams, who was back there for the return now. So it was not Tylan Walls. So a bit of a change on that punt return there. We have a couple $20 donations from 2 anonymous donors as well. Thank you very much again. So we are now up to 8,651 bones. So once again, these donations are going to the Mario Lemieux Foundation, just to let you know. So local charity, Pittsburgh-based. I do this, this is the 3rd year I've been doing it, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and watching me ramble. So, yeah. Well, Thursday is good. Like, Rudolph is, yeah. I wonder if... The problem is, like, Najee, like, has weird reads, and they're finally reading him, and, yeah. Oh, Kevin Gwynn, it's definitely a punt bowl. It's, Bob Holsey, oh, we're going to punt zone, all right. This is definitely a punt zone. Oh, it's a fake, put away, cut away. And another $5 donation from an anonymous donor. Thank you once again. I appreciate y'all. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, the weather is really, really doing something there. It's, I figured it was going to be a low-scoring game just because of the elements. So you're just hoping kick a field goal, but the problem is, once again, with the Steelers, you had chances to kick a field goal, but you fucked up the clock management, and I don't understand. Well, WPNVI, like 2 3-and-outs equal 3 ad breaks. Well, it's because they want their money, man. You kidding me? Honestly, like people were saying they missed Thursday Night Football. Fuck that. Dude, I do not miss Thursday Night Football. I was glad there was no football. I watched hockey. Fuck that. It was good. Well, sports ball is always an all-consuming beast. You know that, brother. We know that, brother. But as I said, I do this because I enjoy it. There's a sick, twisted part that enjoys it, so that's why I do this. If you're listening in, Steelers-Ravens tied at 7. And there is madness abound. Just gotta reduce this a little bit there and move that, and boom. I was getting a little bit no speed. So yeah. Ooh, Draymond Green got reinstated. Ooh, very nice. Chris Welch for 20 as well. Thank you once again, dude. Oh, the weather outside's more than frightful. It's fucking abysmal. It is depressing. It is definitely AFC North Football weather. This is what this is. Whew. 18 Noster for 5 as well. Thank you again. Appreciate you. But nothing doing. There was just one big drive by the Ravens, one big drive by the Steelers, and a whole lot of trench warfare. That's really what this game has come down to. We're out of the pistol set now. Justice Hill out of motion towards the right-hand side. Steelers showing 5 at the Ryan Rush 5. Still throwing. He'll quickly throw it out, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target. Laquan Treadwell was the intended receiver, and Tyler Huntley's... Actually, that's not Tyler Huntley. That's Ronnie Stanley. That was kind of favoring him. I thought Tyler Huntley was down for a second. Highsmith was in on the pressure. So defensive coordinators huddling on the Steelers side, and oh, dude, BP Luft, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a grumpy as hell. Middle-aged gamers, the problem is, like, most of your receivers, like, it's a lot of sloppy offense. The Gus Bus is once again in the game. It's a single back set. Moves out to the shotgun formation towards Tyler Huntley's right. 3 wide out, snap down, delayed blitz. He'll quickly throw it over to Kolar, who catches the pass. Gains 12, first down. Easy pickings there. Very easy stuff. I believe that was Pat Pete that was in on the tackle. The 13th year vet out of LSU, just a hole in the zone. Not much you can do there. And you had Highsmith in coverage, so good luck with that. A lot of Kolar and a lot of Likely. That's what you're really seeing. Kolar, that was his second reception of the day. Had a big drop earlier. So we're back at the 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Snap down, handoff over to the Gus Bus. And he's going to get eaten just past the line of scrimmage by a combination of TJ Watt and I believe that is Michael Walker. So gains maybe 2 at best. Oh, dude. Huh? Oh, yeah. That's what happens. That's not what you want to know. But it's a 2nd and 8 with 4:20 in the third. Smoke him if you got him. Empty set shotgun for Tyler Huntley. The rain's still pelting down. Actually, it's not empty set. There's a Gus Bus to his right. Aguilar goes in motion, fakes the handoff, still looking. Has time, has to run for it. Quickly will throw it. It's caught by Nelson Aguilar. On the rollout, caught it in the middle, and it's going to be a first down for the Baltimore Ravens. And TJ Watt is now down, and he is favoring his knee, and he is slamming his knee down. This is not what you want to see for the Steelers, and this is, fuck. God. Yinzer's in mourning. TJ Watt is now down. He tried to deflect it past the ball, and friendly fire from Montravius Adams. He just liked on his still knee, and it is just, that might be structural. Fuck. There's nothing you can do about it either. It's just friendly fire. And with that being said, I'm gonna go pee for the D. I'll be right back. Back to it. Sorry about that. It's now 2nd and 9. And we are all in mourning for Steeler football because TJ Watt is probably yeah, that was TJ. 2nd and 9 coming up. Marcus Golden is the backup edge rusher who will be taking his place. Snap down. Tyler Huntley's going to have to look. Still trying to scramble out of the way. Has pressure in his face, and he's just going to have to throw it away. Marcus Golden was in pressure, as well as Cam Newton, and it's going to be a 3rd and 9 coming up. Got a couple donos as well. Kyle Donovan with a 50 bomb. Thank you as well. Ty Runner 0097 for 15. Anonymous for 5, DCP Music for 15, and RJD for 20. Thank you once again for donating to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. I believe we are almost $9,000, 8786. So not bad. I wish I could find a way to heal TJ Watt, but unfortunately that's going to be no luck. 3rd and 9. They're just showing him on Travis Adams. There's nothing you can do. It's friendly fire. Rushing forward the line, shotgun formation, Justice Hill right hand side. Takes the snap. Still rushing. Has time. Throws it out. It's dropped by Justice Hill. It wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway. It's incomplete. 4th and 9. And the punting unit will be coming back out again. The trench warfare will continue until morale improves. And Jordan Stout's back to... Jordan Stout back to punt. 2:57 left in the third. Snap down. Kick is up. Calvin Austin back. He's going to call for a fair catch at about the 15, where it will stay at about the 16. And you hope the offense can do something besides one first down. So, yeah, we're talking about George Pickens, but George Pickens hasn't really had much going on. I think the elements are just like kind of neutering him. Rock Yassin is on his coverage, same as Arthur Millette, but not much happening there. As I said, most of the time they're just going to run it. So, but yeah, I mean, does it matter? I mean, dude, you understand this from Nick Chubb. It's that's structural. That could be that might be a season. First and 10 coming up for the Steelers. Calvin Austin goes in motion. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Brett Scratch, the first line of defense, moves forward, gains about 5. Where it'll be a start. It's going to be taken down there by Del'Shawn Phillips, who's had a big game. TJ Watt's at least walking, so maybe they'll just give him some Toradol, but I think he's going right to the locker room there. We will see. We will definitely see, but they're just pointing at George Pickens, but as I said, time will tell there. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and now they're showing TJ Watt. At least he's walking, so maybe he'll come back, maybe. Allen Robinson back in motion, hands off over to Najee, gains maybe a little bit. He's actually going to push forward and get the first down. So we get a first down to the 21, and now they're just showing TJ Watt, and all you can do is hope he's fine. But, I mean, he's going to the locker room, but as I said, it's you just hope if they do make the playoffs somehow, he can come back, but 3rd and 1 coming up. They're giving just short. They're actually going to jet sweep it to George Pickens, who gets the first down. First time you've heard that name. George Pickens on the jet sweep. That is definitely a choice, and that is the first time he has touched the ball today. I didn't know if he was going to make it there. You know what? I'll take it. There's actually pretty good movement back there from George Pickens. Interesting. Well, Zach and Zach, the offense can't be balanced just because of the elements. It's just miserable out there. Very miserable. And there is now a Raven down. And I think this is Ronald Darby or Geno Stone. I'm not sure. I couldn't see if it was a 6 or an 8. But we will see. But it's going to be about 1:30 left in the third. And we go back to another commercial break. So it's all good. We have more commercials. Sorry, was that Phillips? I'm not sure if it was Phillips. I thought it was Angry Drunken German. Any truth to the Zach Wilson to Pitt, or Russell Wilson to Pitt? I don't know. I mean, it's a rumor. They're just starting. I feel like the Steelers will bring in a veteran to really push Kenny Pickett. Because, I mean, this is going to be a put-up or shut-up year, especially for Pickett. They'll let him compete in training camp. So Russell Wilson might be an option if he's willing to come cheap. I'm not really inspired by Russell Wilson. I think, Tannehill would be like, no. Flacco, no. So Russell Wilson can at least be a low-end starter right now. I think they go for somebody like him and see what happens. I mean, unless they think like Mac Jones or Zach Wilson is competition, which good luck with that. Yeah, I figured it's Geno Stone. It is Geno Stone. That's what I thought. I thought it was either him or Ronald Darby. I couldn't see the last number. Oh, Niner Gang. Oh, there's not going to be funny ads. Are you kidding me? There's never a funny ad. It's all bullshit. All bullshit. But now we have the national championship game being promoted on here. It's all good. Hollow, let's ride. Okay, Curry. Geno Stone is walking off the field with a limp, but he's walking. But, he'll probably be going to the blue tent, and hopefully he'll be back. But, yeah, TJ Watt's been down. TJ Watt's in the locker room, dude. Yeah, Eloise, what happened was friendly fire with Montravius Adams. So he's walking gingerly back to the locker room. So they're going to examine that. And Geno Stone actually took a bit of a rough hit on the block from, I think that was Darnell Washington. But it is a first down for the Steelers at the 23-yard line, single back set with Najee Harris in the backfield. Takes the snap, hands off. Gains maybe about 1 or 2, but he's still going to drag forward. Not much else cooking there, unfortunately. Tavius Robinson was in on the tackle. Fourth-year player, or the rookie out of Mississippi. And yep, Delshon Phillips is also down. So it's not just him. It is Delshon and Geno, who are both down for the Ravens. So, I mean, I wonder if the Ravens just start putting in backups just because. I mean, the Ravens had issues with injuries. But it's a 2nd and 8 with 40 seconds and ticking in the third quarter. Shotgun formation with Najee Harris to the right-hand side. Bunch set for the Steelers. 2 wideouts left. George Pickens solo on the right. It's going to hand off over to Najee again. Has a bit of a hole in the center, but not much else. Gains maybe about 3 or 4, but not much else. Now, it is Broderick Washington, the fourth-year player out of Texas Tech, in on the tackle. And they are probably content with this going to the fourth quarter. 6:45, do you know where your kids are? Smoke them if you got them, and all that wonderful stuff. And it is an ugly, ugly day in Baltimore. There's a lot of just madness and critical stuff. And we are now going to the end of the third quarter, still tied up at 7. Just what I expected, a very low-scoring game. The trench warfare will continue until morale improves. That is all. Well, we will see. A $5 anonymous donation as well. Thank you very much, guys, as well, to let you know. But, I mean, it's nothing but ads. It's just, it sounds like I should do an ad for, like, Raycon, SeatGeek, or DraftKings right now. I feel like I should be doing that just because of all the commercial breaks. I mean, if at least like that, I could throw, like a couple bucks or something. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Jack Luchet, yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh is definitely a really nice place. I mean, I don't know about now because we've had a decent bit of snow and weather elements are kind of iffy, but I definitely agree. Oh, Patrick, I mean, thank you for helping us win in Week 6, and you're welcome for beating Seattle, not just for you, but for Green Bay. So we will see. We will definitely see. Ooh, we got a $69 donation from John Fitzgerald. Very nice. $69 and 442.0 cents. That's what you got to do. And A Pizzle for $50. Thank you, brother. And an anonymous $50 donation as well. So I think that might put us just below $9,000. So I can do that really bad joke from 2006 about, oh, it's over to 1,000. Like that stupid shit. Everyone loves that over 9,000 joke, right? It's totally not 2006. Well, as the Steelers fan, you have to remember, it's not over 9K because most people that would be donating wouldn't be donating to me personally. So it's not, I would not be making 9,000 on this stream. I mean, as much as like, I wouldn't mind it, it's not for me. That's the key. So we're all good, man. Oh, Chief Blue, 2007 Steelers Dolphins vibes. I don't know about that. I mean, we'll see. But, okay. But they're showing the scenarios of when the Steelers win, but it is going to be a 2nd and 8. Sorry, it's going to be about 3rd and 4, I would say. At the 39-yard line, Jalen Warren finally back in the game. 3 wide out set, snap down, 4-man rush. Rudolph looks, throws it deep, caught! Caught by Deontay Johnson. He's going the distance. Look at that power. The bullshit of the Steeler football is real. We caught him napping. We caught him napping and sleeping. Mason Rudolph with an inside slant, which was once illegal, a 71-yard touchdown. Let's fucking get it. The bullshit is real. Bullshit is real. Let's go. I thought it was George Pickens at first, but Deontay Johnson managed to not drop a ball and managed to sneak through that bad secondary, maybe from the Geno Stone injury. And everyone's cheering and celebrating. Mason Rudolph getting the high fives and congratulations. Chris Boswell coming down. No flag, though. Boswell's kick is up, and it's good. Medium end talent. Let's update that score because I want to update this score. Steelers with a 14-7 lead. It's just man coverage that just got beat. Rock Ya-Sin. First time he's been really exposed all game. Marcus Williams pinched up. I mean, that should not have been a touchdown, but it's a nice play. Yeah, and then it was just a foot race with him and Rock Ya-Sin, and Deontay Johnson ain't going to let that go. Mason Rudolph with a decent little ball. I mean, can't complain about that. So, this is one of the games of our time. The false hope's very real, baby. Oh, right. No sound on the score cut away. So, I forgot we don't have I forgot I turned off the sound for the half, but I'll do it again for the sound. I hear it on my headphones. I didn't have the mic on, so that'll do it. But I will not do the field goal because we've seen the field goal one before. But I wanted to do the touchdown one again. So we will do the polka time later if we win. But there's still things that need to be done. We'll relax. We've got over 15 minutes left. Patience. You have to make sure you do your stuff, especially with TJ out. Oh, the O of Or? We'll see. There's still time. There's still plenty of time. Oh, Jonathan Clark, dude. Tomlin makes the playoffs. We're losing by 30, especially without TJ. Oh, it's going to be fucking bad. Like, we're going to go down as gentlemen, and I will be drinking the brandy. Oh, dude. It's going to be so fucking bad. We're going to get destroyed. But Boswell's back to kick. And he kicks it away. And it's going to be an easy touchback there. Deontay Johnson with a 71-yard reception. Oh, Ev Steeler fan, like, that's the floor. That's the floor of a Mike Tomlin team. Doing an upgrade with TJ Watt, but yeah, he took a nasty hit. But we will see. He is walking on his own power, but question is, he might be questionable to return at the very least. 1st and 10 coming up for the Baltimore Ravens. They will have to respond. Gus Bus out of the shotgun to the left of Tyler Huntley. Moves back to his right. Sorry, this is Melvin Gordon in the game now. 3-man rush. They hand it off over to Melvin Gordon. Will he fumble? No, he does not, shockingly. I'm surprised they gave him the ball, and he did not fumble. But it's going to be a gain of about 5. And the clock ticks and continues to tick. Remember when Melvin Gordon was really good? He held out, and it just backfired horrifically. That is what happens. That's definitely what happens. Lamont C on the north side. We'll see. We'll see. It's a 2nd and 5 coming up. 14:20 left in the 4th quarter. Snap down out of the pistol. Handoff over. He's eaten alive. Eaten alive by Marcus Gordon. Melvin Gordon couldn't go anywhere because Marcus Gordon was screaming from the left-hand side. And Baltimore's tackles are just getting eaten to shit. And Ronnie Stanley, I don't know if he's visibly injured or dealing with the injuries, but that was an ugly play. Landon Roberts is finally being taken out of the game, being swapped. So definitely see. 3rd and 6. Coming up for the Baltimore Ravens. 13:40 and ticking in the 3rd. Ravens are 2 for 8 on 3rd down, mostly because of these elements. Snap down. 4-man rush. Still looking. Time up. He'll throw. It's caught by Aguilar, and it's a 1st down to the 35-yard line. So they get the pass they needed. A little hole in the zone coverage. Managed to secure the ball. And we keep moving the chains. So we're at 13:20 and ticking. Decent blocking there. Ronnie Stanley, I don't know if he's even in the game right now. That could be an issue there. But he did get the 1st down. Eric, row your boat, was in on the tackle. I I still find it weird that Eric Rowe's in the Steelers. But you never know. 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. Showing 5 at the line for the Steelers. Shotgun formation. Patrick Ricard in motion. He's going to hand it off over to Melvin Gordon. He'll gain maybe 2, if that. Does not fumble. So that is the key for Melvin Gordon. That is all that needs to be said. We got Anonymous with a $50 dono. Jeremy Roman with 5. Anonymous with $100. Dude, thank you. Appreciate you. A couple $5 anonymous donations as well. We are now over 9,000. I can do that really bad joke. It's over 9,000. Remember how bad that joke was in 2006? Got run to the ground? Same thing. Justice Hill on the screen. Gains maybe 3, but he's taken down by Levi Wallace out of bounds. Maybe gains an extra yard, if that. So it's going to be a 3rd and 6. Clock still ticking. I'm surprised clock's still ticking. I thought they'd be... like they'd stop because unless it was forced out of bounds. I don't know. It's Brad Allen, but we'll see. We'll see. But otherwise, oh wait, I messed up the totals. My bad. I did not say 9,700. I meant 9,075. There we go. We're all good there. Yep, really bad 9,000 jokes. 3rd and 6. Pressure at the line. Takes the snap. 5-man rush. Will throw inside. Caught by Aguilar again. 1st down. Miles Killebrew and Miles Jack were in on the tackle, and it's going to be a gain of about 10. Maybe so. Yeah, I mean, Jack was on the one-on-one coverage, couldn't beat Aguilar, and Miles Killebrew just couldn't see it in time. So that's probably on Jack. The Ocean Dub is no joke. Yep. Jason Hartman with 10 as well. Here we go. 1st and 10. Tylan Wallace in motion. Now it's going to be taken by Alex Highsmith. I'm surprised there's no flag there, but it's deflected by Montravius Adams anyway at the line. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Baltimore Ravens. 11:02 and not ticking, I should say, in the 4th quarter. Yeah, you have McCurry playing left tackle. I mean, I thought that'd be a hold, but whatever. Yeah, Brianna, Miles Jack was retired. He came back. Same as Blake Martinez. He also came back. Snap down. He rushes it. Quickly throws over to Nelson Aguilar. Caught. But that could have been a lot uglier. But he gains maybe 1. If that. A Landon Roberts. First time I've heard that name today. And on the tackle. Has been injured the last couple weeks, but has returned today. I see you with the 100. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your dono to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. And Anonymous with the $5 donation as well. That's going to put us at around $9,205. So we're close to 10,000. I might help this get over the edge if time be. So we'll see. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Ravens. Let's see if they can convert another 3rd down. Aguilar inside motion and he set shotgun. Quickly snap. He'll throw. He's going to have to throw it quickly, and it's a duck. Incomplete. And there are no flags on the field. 4th and 8 coming up. The deflection there, or the attempted receiver, was going to be Tylan Wallace, but it was just a duck. There was pressure in his face there by several Steelers, and the punting unit will be coming out for the Baltimore Ravens once again. Not much happening there. I might have been deflected as well, but the punt is down. Jordan Stout will kick it away to Calvin Austin. It's going to be caught at about the 10. He'll take it on the return, down to the 15. Still going at the 20. 25. Outside, has a bit of pressure in his face. Still going down to the 42. Net yardage of about like 8 yards. Quality return by Calvin Austin. And that's kind of what you need. 10:03 left in the 4th quarter, and the towels are coming out. The ugly elements and the bullshit of the Steeler football is very real. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Woo! $20 anonymous donation as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Give me 1 second. I gotta take care of, I'm gonna be a fat fuck. Right. Let's go, baby. Sweet potato dado for 20. Ooh. Let's do it. Oh, dude, Jonathan Griffin. No only tree streams. Trust me. No only tree streams. I feel like there are times where I want to do like something like, exclusive to maybe like the Patreon I never use, and I really should use that. And like maybe like a YouTube like members thing, like a Saturday night shit show where I just like shoot the shit, play a game, and just answer your questions. But once again, that's just like me spitballing, and I just want to make sure that I have enough time to do the shit I do. So that's how it is. I mean, dude, that's gotta get the chair, man. Dude, this chair's comfy. Oh. Back of my neck hurts because I did squats last night. But whatever. Oh, good. Oh, see, Kendall. Oh, Grassi's easily doing a Packer stream. You kidding me? He would be remiss not to hit a Packer stream. That'd have to be like, he would have to be without limbs to not do a stream. And even then, he would probably do the stream. Eric Bean for 20 bones as well. Thank you, guys. 3,700 people watching this shit. You're all fucking crazy, and I love you for it. You are all crazy, and I love you for it. We're actually the #1 stream somehow, so it's either that or Steelers Talk by Chat Sports, which is like a live play-by-play thing. So you never know. So we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see there. $700 left. We're down to 9,300 bones. Yeah, we are. We are down to 9,300. So we're at 9,305. Let me update that real quick. We're getting close to 10,000, which is crazy to believe, and I fucking love you guys for it. I might have to. I wish I'm 92,005. First and 10. They won the last 17 games when holding a lead in the fourth quarter. So, I mean, when's the last time they blew a lead? What, 18 against the Chargers? I think. But they still have to take care of business now. It's a first and 10. Bunch tight end set to the left. Jalen Warren single back in the backfield. Calvin Austin goes in motion. Snap down. Handoff over to Jalen Warren. Breaks the first line of defense. Gets a little more. Not much, though. It's going to be taken about 5. And the tackle there is going to be by Andrew Adams. Fresh off the practice squad. An 8th-year vet out of UConn. A Husky out of there as well. Jalen Warren's just tying his shoe or just trying to get up. But we will definitely see. Oh, dude, we all lost our minds, dude. Jalen Warren actually nearly fumbled that ball. Michael Pierce nearly recovered it. So, good hands by Jalen not to keep his mitts on the ball. 2nd and 6 coming up. Deontay Johnson outside in motion. Shotgun formation. Snap down. Handoff over to Jalen Warren. Tries to get past the line of scrimmage. Breaks the original plane. Not much else there. He was going nowhere. Tried to escape several planes, but are they going to call that a fumble? I'm not sure what's happening. I thought he had it, but we'll see. I thought he had it. It is a 3rd down. They did recover. So Jalen Warren with the fumble, but he did recover. I thought he didn't fumble it, but yeah, he did fumble that. Shit. I did not see that, but that was a definite fumble-rooski. And Jesus Christ. We hit $10,000. Fucking hell. Well, I gotta update the leaderboard big time. I did not see this coming. Viewer newest with a $500 donation. Koji Machado with the 200. Let me do this after this 3rd and 5. Snap down. 4-man rush. Rudolph throws it over to Najee Harris. He's gonna get bumped on the line. And Trenton Simpson with the tackle loses 2. And they're gonna have to punt again. But we are over $10,000 because you people are fucking crazy and I love you for it. Let's update this. Surprised they threw a screen there, but once again, I think they're just trying to get it over there. So, you know what? Presley Harvin with the punt away. And it's going to be just a fair cut. Miles Boykin tries to recover. He can't get it. It's going to be a touchback. But, you know what? Just for that, I will give you some victory music. If I can find it. Let me see here. Here we go. We made $10,000 for the Mario Lemieux Foundation. We got to raise the prices. All that stuff. Wave your terrible towels. Well done, men. And me, kinda, but mostly you. Let me throw that on the leaderboard real quick. Viewer newest. You are now in third place. Viewer newest, a long-time fan of the show, especially Dumpster Fire as well. I appreciate you, brother. I love all y'all. You're all crazy, but I love you for it. Koji Machado with 200. Eric Bean with another 20. Graf von Tiro with 25. Benno Verbic for 5. Flight Deck Ryan for 20. Flute for 20. Manny Pie for 50. Anonymous with 50. I'll add another 1,000 for the Seize the Memes of production. He is at a cool $1,000. I will add that to you, Seize the Memes. And I get why you're doing that, man. $200 anonymous donation. Darth Locutus, which is very weird because it's both a Star Trek and a Star Wars reference. Nothing wrong with that, but that's for 50. Anonymous for 200 and Jackson Friedman for 10. Let me update this here for viewer newest. So we actually have a three-way tie. So you know what I'll do here? I'll do 2, 2, 2, and then 5. Whatever, I'll do it like this. Mike, pleasure for you being on the leaderboard, brother. I got to take you down. I should start doing top 10s after this. But we are officially now at $10,440. And I fucking love y'all for it. Oh, good shit. You people are crazy. And I love you. Anonymous is at 775. Dude, Anonymous is probably at like a lot more than that, dude. The problem is I can't verify which one it is. Final Fantasy Brave Invictus. We'll see. Anonymous with the $5 one as well. Thank you, guys. Once again, I appreciate you. Almost 4,000 people watching this shit show on full display. But it's 7:41 left in the fourth quarter. It's been a very, very grindy game. Ravens only have 155 yards, but they've had one big drive. All they need is another, and they tie this game. 7:41 and ticking. Tyler Huntley with 105 yards. Shotgun formation again. Tylan Wallace back in motion. Hands off over to the Gus Bus. He'll get maybe 5, but he's going to push forward for about an extra 2. Miles Jack was in on the tackle there as well as Keanu Benton, if I believe so. But nothing much is there. Oh, John Fitzgerald, I don't even know. I mean, like, it just happened randomly. They announced it on Sunday. Jordan Grace with a $20 dono as well. Thank you very much. Gus Bus gets the first down and a little bit more, but it's a fumble. They fumbled and they fucked the ball again. The Steelers have recovered. The bullshit is real. The bullshit is real. Keanu Benton with the recovery and they're doing the first down. The bullshit's real. Eric, row your boat with a fumble. And sorry, Gus, but you fucked the ball. There's a lot of fucking of the ball today. They're just fighting each other now. But the Steelers get ball in big territory, and they can put this game kind of away with a 4-game territory. There's a lot of fucking of the ball. Stormus Enormous with another 50. I got to update this person on the leaderboard. Ooh. G-Money RL for 5. Akeem Bristol for 5 pounds. And Luis Tejada for 50 bones. Thank you again, brother. Yep, the Gus Bus with the fumble. It's not Melvin Gordon, which is shocking enough, but the Steelers do recover. But it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Steelers in very prime territory at the 32. Mason Rudolph back. Calvin Austin goes in motion from right to left. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Has blockers in front of him and a big hole down to the 22 and the whirl down to the 21. Tackle there is going to be by Trenton Simpson, the inside linebacker. But a big hole. Pat Freiermuth with the block. Connor Hayward was also there with the block as well. So decently schemed play, if I say so myself. Marcus Williams was also in on the tackle as well. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Tom, you're fucking insane. Oh, boy. Well, we have a $1,500 donation from Tom frickin' Grassi. I see you, motherfucker. Najee Harris breaks one tackle, gets the first down, still on his feet, still going. They're trying to push him towards the 15, and they're just going to rule him dead at about the 15. They're still saying he was going, but whatever. I got to update this now because Tom fracking Grossi just donated $1,500. You know what? Just for that, we get the victory fanfare again. I love you, fucker. I love you. We're over $12,000. We're all fucking crazy. Okay, 12,097. Get on the leaderboard, son. And the Steelers will be calling a timeout to reassess things. Just keep on to the ball. Zeke, you were there for a long time, brother. You were here pretty much the whole time. I love you, brother. I have to take you off. Ugh. Rossi trying to start war. Fucking asshole. You know what? I'm not letting this fucker one-up me. I only donated 1,000. I can't let this guy one-up me in my name. Are you kidding me? You know what? You know what? I'm going to do this again. You know what? $500 extra from me. I can't let this guy one-up me in my own game. I cannot. I'm sorry. I did 1,000 earlier. I'm doing another 1,500 to match. Fuck you. 1st and 10 at the 15. Single back set for the Steelers. 5:44 left. Allen Robinson in motion from left to right. Snap down. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Has a little bit of a hole. Still going. And driving his feet down for an extra 5 yards down to the 10. And we're just going to let this burn. Hey, nothing wrong with some good chaotic good, Tom. Good, best of luck to you next week. Or tomorrow, I should say. Woo. All that is what it is, man. All that is what it is. So, I have a few more to go over. So, Luis Tejada did 50. Banry Swirl for 20 bones. York Giants for 4. Lord Chris, 10 for 5. And 6 turning for burning for 20. Thank you, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. We might be at like something like $12,626. So not bad. Snap down. Handoff over to Najee. He's going to get maybe 2 or 3. Down to about this 7-yard line, and they're just going to let this tick. Are the Ravens calling timeouts or something, or what's going on? So we will see. Oh, Viewybrook. Oh, I'm prepping that Steeler tune for now. But there's still a lot of stuff we have to worry about. There's plenty of good. I mean, dude, 15,000. Last year I did 16,000. So, you know what? We'll do 15,000. I'm game for 15,000. I know we technically did 10,000. I can technically change that, but trying to figure out how to change that. I could probably change it manually, but at this point it's a little too early. So we will definitely see. Justin Wetzel. 15,000 is possible, but we'll see. 4:52 and ticking. The Ravens call their first timeout. They're just trying to reassess themselves, and Lamar Jackson's just sitting there stewing because he has to wait 2 weeks to play football again. Towels are flying in the background. Snap down. Goes in motion. They're going to fake the handoff, roll it over. Quick pass over to Najee. Caught, and he's got the first down before he's taken out of bounds. Patrick Queen in on the tackle as well, out of bounds, but it's going to be a first down. Clock still rolling because he's tackled in bounds, which is good for the Steelers. So you know what? They're going to keep it rolling. They're going to keep it continuing. Justin Wetzel for 5. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Oxinator for 5 as well. Thank you, brother. Once again, appreciate you. And Adam Gonzalez for $20 as well. 4,000 people watching right now. I just want to say right now, everything donated does not go to me. It goes to the Mario Lemieux Foundation, Pittsburgh-based charity that goes for cancer research, pediatric cancer care, and helping families of those with cancer. 30 years running, one of the better charities in Pittsburgh, if I say so myself. Been doing this 3 years straight. Handoff over to Najee Harris, and he's just going to slip up in the backfield. Loses about 2, but the clock still ticks. So they're going to call Michael Pierce with a tackle, but he blew a tire. That's really what it really comes down to. Kind of tripped on his own guy, Connor Hayward, with the block, but Najee just blew a tire. Well, Latitude Steelers might score again. It's not guaranteed, but they do kick a field goal. This game's pretty much in the books, but we will see. You have to let this play out as it is. Hopefully burn the Ravens in their timeouts. 3:34 and ticking, 10 seconds left on the game clock. 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. Allen Robinson goes in motion. Najee single back set. Takes snap down. Najee Harris running and rumbling. Gains maybe 4. Clock still continuing. 3:22. And the Ravens will probably call their second timeout. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Paco Gomez for 10 bones. Thank you very much, man. Pasadena Bruin for $100. Thank you once again, brother. Love you. Appreciate you. Mark Hudak for 20. Anonymous for 50 and Anonymous for 20. Definitely, man. It's definitely that kind of game. And Vioy Brook, I agree. Nobody should have to battle cancer. Fuck cancer. They are just sitting there relaxing. McQueen did blow a tire, but it's we are down at the 2-yard line, so... Well, Silver Tiger, I mean, I said the game's in the books if they score. There's still plenty of game left. But you have to get it there. Yep, wet grass is very slippery. It definitely is. 3rd and goal coming up. Handoff over to Jalen Warren. They're the jet sweep, and they lose like 8. Trenton Simpson read it the whole way. You're just trying to get too cute, but at the same time, you force them to burn their final timeout. I don't know what they're doing. Jesus Christ. They tried to get way too cute, and Trenton Simpson read it the whole way. Somebody either missed their block or what. Dan Moore just missed his fucking block. He's trying to block to the outside. He was expecting someone else to block for him, and what are you doing, brother? Dan Moore. Dan Moore, my brother in Christ. What the fuck are you doing? Sorry, that's Broderick Jones. What are you doing, brother? You're trying to block the main guy to the outside. You're not even blocking Trenton Simpson. Was he expecting him not to blitz? Somebody is getting yelled at in film for that shit. All right. Got a couple other donations as well. Jarrett for 20. Kyle Bryans for 20. Thank you, guys. Red5478 for 5. Thank you, brother. Much love to you. E. Jensen S for 20. Nick Lurie for 5. And Cambex for 5. But we do that. And the Steelers, I think, are going to be calling their second timeout. It's going to be a 25-yard attempt. But we will see. Yep, Ravens have used all their timeouts on this final drive. And now they're going to wait. 3:17 in the fourth quarter. Chris Boswell, snap is down, kick is up, and good. 17-7. Steelers have a 2-score lead. So, game's not in the bag yet. There's still plenty to be done. There could be definitely a collapse on the horizon if they're not careful. But the Steelers are so far taking control of their own destiny. They are playing a team of backups, but at the same time, got to take care of what's in front of you. And then you at least open up your elements to a potential Jacksonville loss or a potential Buffalo loss. Or a potential Houston-Indianapolis tie. So we will see. We will definitely see. Ferret Phil for 25. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. John Wozniak for 20 as well. Thank you as well, man. Brandon for 5. And Tenormic 3 for 10 as well. I agree with that. Once again, these donations are going to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. If you just joined us, over 4,200 people right now. Almost $13,000 to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. Love each and every one of you. I fucking love you for it. So we are at $12,991. Not 9,891. There we go. There we go. All good. But 3:13 in the fourth quarter. Ravens have no timeouts, down by 10. They've got some work to do. Kick is away by Chris Boswell, and they're just going to let that slide into the end zone for a touchback. And Tyler Huntley will be starting at his 25, hoping for a 75-yard drive. Or, worst case scenario, can kick a field goal and then try again. Ooh, if the Jags tie at Tennessee, they also lose. So it's very possible. We are officially at $13,000. $13,000.11 with a $20 dono from Anonymous. Thank you very well, man. Dude, I appreciate it. We are at $13,000. I love y'all. I fucking love y'all. Actually, I forgot the right parenthesis. by Tom Grossi. I'm totally being unprofessional. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. 4 wide out, set shotgun. Snap down. 4-man rush for the Oilers. Looking, throws, caught by Nelson Aguilar, but the clock still continues. Eric Rose in on the tackle. They're going to have to keep moving. The no huddle is coming down. 3 minutes and ticking in the 4th quarter. Oh, Flopper, we're all delusional. Don't you know? We're going to lose by 30. Snap down out of the shotgun again. 4-man rush, still looking. Throws a quick screen over to Justice Hill. Has pressure, breaks 1 tackle, breaks a 2nd tackle, has a big gain down to the 49, but the clock still ticks, 2:45 and ticking. That's a gain of about 20, I would say so myself, but Justice Hill's kind of banged up. They can't stop the clock. They're going out of shotgun now. Trying to run himself up, 2:30 and ticking in the 4th quarter. Snap down, 4-man rush, quickly throws it over to Kolar. It's going to be caught for about a gain of 5. Clock still ticking. They're just using the middle of the field. Killebrew and Eric Rowe in on the tackle. Still going, 2:20 in the 4th quarter. Just going to get exhausted here. 4,100 people watching. Snap down. 4-man rush. Still looking. Tyler Huntley's going to have to roll out. He scrambles. He's going to go out of bounds. And he'll be just short. Gains maybe about 3. It'll be a 3rd down. Clock stops at 2:08. So at the very least, you do stop the clock. 2 $20 anonymous donations as well. I counted one of them earlier. Thank you very much. Graf Von Tiro for 69. Smoking very nice. Thank you, brother. This is Steven Sather for $20. So thank you, brothers. $5 anonymous donation. $5 from Meek Legend. And $10 from Westwash 97. Thank you guys once again for donating to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. We are over $13,000. With 2:08 and ticking, 4,000 people. Feel free, if there's a donation button just below the live chat on the right-hand side. If you're watching on your desktop, it should be just below that as well if you're on mobile. So feel free to donate a few bucks if you're interested. It's all going to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. I do not touch this money. It goes to YouTube. It is not penalized or taxed on their behalf. It goes all directly towards the charity in question, which is the Mario Lemieux Foundation. Pittsburgh-based charity, does a lot of stuff with, pediatric cancer research, and support of families with those dealing with cancer. So I've been doing this 3 years in a row. It's all good stuff. 3rd and 1 coming up, 2:08 left in the 4th quarter. Snap down, 4-man rush. Has pressure, still throwing, quickly throws it, and he just misses Justice Hill. It's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. had a chance at it, but he just missed it, and Justice Hill just missed it under. It's 2:03, 4th and 1 coming up. This could be the game if they miss it. Akoto Kusamoto with 5 bones. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Anonymous for 5. Thank you as well. And Park Kara NZ for New Zealand, $5 as well. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. But otherwise, no recall yet. No recall. Oh, dude, the Ravens are passing because they need 10 points. 4th and 1 coming up. Empty set shotgun. Quickly rolls out of the zone. He tries to throw. Tyler Huntley will get the 1st down and a touch more to the 35. And the 2-minute warning is officially in the books. 1:58 and ticking in the 4th quarter. Oh, Shane Miller, yeah. Well, Warp Zone, here's the thing. With the completionist, like, his money was stuck in an account. I mean, I don't know the full details, but apparently he didn't like any of the charities, but wouldn't you just donate it anyway? Here's the thing, once again. This money goes directly to YouTube, and they donate it on your behalf to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. So it's not being held in an account. I don't touch this money. None of it goes to any nefarious sources. It goes directly to the charity in question. So that's why I use YouTube for this avenue, and I don't put it in my pockets or anything like that. So just wanted to get that out of the way, because I know a lot of people, like, there have been, high-profile stuff about that. So I just wanted to get that out of the way first and foremost. Jeff Cirillo with 20 bones. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Aquas Roxas for 5. Chris Lewandowski for 20. Thank you again, man. And John Plisa for 10 bones as well. Thank you as well. We're at $13,208 for the Mario Lemieux Foundation. Let me update this total. As I said, I wish I had a live total for this, but unfortunately I have to update it manually from XSplit, so. Do have a top 5 list as well. Tom Grossi, flexing, as always. Love you, brother. Sees the Memes of Production had a couple donations up to 1,000. Stormus Enormous at 550. Got a couple 500s. Honestly, I might have been able to do top 10, but it would have been a little short. $20 anonymous donation as well, so I appreciate all y'all. It's all good. Well, and Mr. Indeman, I mean, this result has to stand. So you have to be careful. And if Houston and Indianapolis don't tie. So that's what you have to consider there. We will see. We'll definitely see. Oh, Tech Matt, I've done a Black Steeler jersey before. I have a Jack Lambert upstairs. This is a Mean Joe Green that I got for Christmas. My brother actually got this for me. Oh, his wife actually got this for me. My brother, I probably helped him out with that. So it's like, really nice looking jersey, I will say so myself. Nothing wrong with a little Mean Joe. Well, Pin Mike, it's not an L because you're not resting your starters. This game had no value to you. You've already clinched the number one. You have nothing to play for. So it's not really an L. You're just doing this for pride. You were just doing this to help the Steelers, knock them out. And 5 for B, yeah, losing TJ Watt's brutal. Because, if they do make the playoffs and they sneak into the 7th seed, they're getting their ass kicked by fucking 30. It's going to get ugly. And I will just be sitting here like you're running the same damn carousel. TJ Watt is that defense. Warp Zone for 10. Thank you, brother. Jason Freund for 5. Damian Smith for 20 euros. And Anonymous for 20 as well. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all y'all. Snap down. Shotgun formation again. Still looking. It's running out. Now he's going to have to run for it. Tyler Huntley is the first down and a little bit more. And now he's just going to have to dive at the 25. Well, clock will continue to tick. He did not get out of bounds. And it's still going at about the 25-ish. Gains about 12, but he does get the first down. And now they're just going to have to wait. It's out of the shotgun again. Snap down. 4-man rush. Still looking. Getting eaten alive quickly. Throws caught. Over the middle by Tylan Wallace. He gets a first down a little bit more down to the 14. They're just letting him eat clock. And they're still going. 125 and ticking in the fourth quarter. They're just going to let this down. 120 tick. 4-man rush. Still looking. Has pressure in his face. Has to roll it to the right-hand side. Huntley's just going to take it now. Still rolling. He's still tackled in bounds. He can't get out. Miles Killebrew keeps him in bounds. And now they're going to have to keep going. Gains about 5. Tyler Huntley still doing the no huddle. They're still just going to have to push down. We're at a minute and ticking in this game. Minute and ticking. $20 anonymous donation as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. 55 seconds. 2nd and 5. 4-man rush still looking out of the shotgun for Tyler Huntley. Huntley still looking. He's just going to run for it. Still throwing it. He'll just throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. 45 seconds left in the game and not ticking now. Burning too much clock. That's the problem. So, if you do that, you just got to see what you can do. Ultimate Dragon, Denny Hamlin. I mean, honestly, if there's another NASCAR video, it would probably have to be on, the changes since Brian France got arrested for driving drunk and trying to name drop Trump. That was, Gumby. Oh, exactly. That's the thing. So, they could kick a field goal here if it is a 4th and 5. Because, once again, they do need 10 points, and you do need the field goal along the way. So, it's very possible. But we'll see. You will definitely see. JC Farrell with a $10 as well. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. 4,000 people, 4,250 people watching this mad shit, me rambling. $13,348 to charity for the Mario Lemieux Foundation. If you're interested, charity button is below the live button in the live feed, and it should be below in the mobile phones as well. Just to let you know, JNP with a $50 donation as well. So let's update that to $98. 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation, 45 seconds left. Trips left-hand side. Huntley with the snap. 4-man rush still looking. Has pressure in his face. He breaks one tackle, evades, but he trips up. He's tripped up in the backfield by Marcus Golden. He couldn't corral it, and it's a sack, and the clock is going to continue to run. Down by 3, 30 seconds and ticking, and that might be ball game. They're going to have to let Justin Tucker go out and kick this field goal just to at least get points on the board. 20 seconds and ticking, but it's a center shot. The kick is up, but it is good. Justin Tucker does kick the field goal. Never mind, the Steelers called a timeout, so we do not kick the field goal yet. So they kind of iced the kicker. So that is a sack for Marcus Golden, and a big sack too, because that might destroy their chances of winning in any chance. Mike Tomlin must have tripped them up again. They'll blame him. But Justin Tucker is back to kick a 56-yard field goal as well. 19 seconds left for Justin Tucker. And then you're just going to have to pray to God. 36-yard field goal attempt with 20 seconds. Center hash, so this should be relatively easy. Snap is down, kick is up, and now, let's go. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it is now 17-10, Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers with a potential must-needed win, but they still need to take care of business, especially on this onside kick. Ravens will need a miracle, but once again, it could still happen. You have to remember that. No guarantees, especially in this league. Got a few more donos to go over in the meantime, though. One at Bacon Jake for $5. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bunch of different syllables. Anonymous for $5. JNP for $50. I mentioned that before as well. Nathan S. for $5. Andrew Kennedy for 50 bombs. Thank you very much. Anonymous for 50 bombs. Thank you very much. Mark Thompson for 20. AMU8779 for 50. And Tracy McWay for 1. And Anonymous for 100. I'm not sure of the currency, but thank you very much. Again, I appreciate you. Park Life, there's only 16 seconds left, so no time left. Justin Tucker will be attempting the onside kick with 16 seconds left. Here it is for all the marbles. Justin Tucker is going to quickly kick an onside kick. Recovered by Connor Hayward, and he lies in his feet. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have taken care of their own business. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will be winning this game, and we will wave the towels of 10-7 bullshit. The bullshit's real, baby. 63% chance of playoffs. But we should have beaten Arizona or New England, and we wouldn't have to deal with this shit anyway, but I don't fucking care because I don't know anymore. So, here's the situation that needs to unfold for the Pittsburgh Steelers to do their thing and enjoy the glories of life itself. They need Jacksonville to lose against Tennessee, or they need Buffalo to lose against Miami, or Houston and Indianapolis to tie. One of those three scenarios happens, the Steelers will be bullshitting to the 7th seed and get lose by 30, especially with how they play. But it is a final score, and the Pittsburgh Steeler bullshit is very real once again. It is very bullshit. But even if we don't win, all we can say is we won our version of the Super Bowl because Mike Tomlin does not have a losing season, and that's apparently all this organization cares for anymore. So we're running the same damn carousel. Our upside is getting our asses kicked by 30 in the wildcard round, but I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you came in on. Ranson Tomayasu with another 300 bones. So I think with his other one, let me check where that one is. Yeah, Ranson Tomayasu, he did a $300 earlier. So Ranson, you're back on the leaderboard, buddy. You are in third place, Mr. Ranson. Because he had a $301 earlier, I remember, from the leaderboard. So Stormus Enormous, you are in fourth, and viewer newest. Sorry, brother. Anonymous was first. Donate like $5, you'll get back on the leaderboard. We got a few others to go over as well. Bro Taco for 5. Ranson Tomayasu, I mentioned before. Anonymous with 17 bones. And Terminal Tyler for 20 bones. We are at a total right now. We're almost at $14,000. Jesus Christ. You people are fucking crazy. Whew. We will close out to... Oh, Joaquin, here's the thing. Like, it's not about being a crybaby. So we've been dealing with the same shit for 5 years. That's the problem. It's like when you have a winning season, you're mid. And here's the thing you have to understand. Like, you've had a bunch of games you pissed away. Arizona, New England, mainly in particular. Indianapolis as well. And then when you played, like, legitimate teams, you got blown the fuck out. So, there is a chance we are rooting for the tie. We are rooting for a Bills win or a Bills loss. And we are rooting for a Jacksonville loss. And with how bad Jacksonville's playing and no Trevor Lawrence, you never know. I mean, once again, nobody expected Indianapolis to choke against Jacksonville in 2021, and we lost by 30. So you know what? It's very real. The bullshit is definitely real. It is definitely bullshit. Ooh, boy. But I think we are close to the end here. We got a few more donations as well. Grafon T-Roll with 71. Harold Bryn Attic for 17. And Beware the Groove for 50 bones as well. And we are officially over $14,000. So 14,067,000 is the good shit right here, boys. It is the good shit right here. Oh, Daniel Afshar, 90% completion rate. I mean, he didn't really throw that much, but I mean, he had a couple big passes, especially the one to Deontay. So, whoo. Anonymous for $5 as well. I mean, guys, it's been real. I don't say this enough. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for making the stream a success. Over $14,000 donated to the Mario Lemieux Foundation. The Steelers somehow didn't piss me off that much. I mean, they kind of did in some regards, but for the most part, it's, you know, kind of a thing. But otherwise, $14,000, over $14,000. Oh, dude, Akoto Kusamoto, I mean, honestly, it wasn't even the injuries. It was just bad offense and a really bad stretch in the middle of the year. I mean, it's the bullshit, man. The bullshit's real. Dynamo, Watt did get hurt. Yes, Watt is hurt. He went back to the locker room. Marcus Golden came back in. But he did well, actually. He had a couple sacks. So, we'll definitely see about that. Boston Sports for Life. Here's the thing you have to understand. They may not have Trevor Lawrence, and they've been struggling big time. So, there's still a very real chance. Remember, nobody expected Indianapolis to lose to Jacksonville in 2021. So, that's what you have to consider. Oh, Jacobs, no. Don't worry. The money's not going to me. This money's going directly to YouTube. So if YouTube holds this money for 10 years, I put $1,500 of my own money in this, I'm getting fucking pissed. So trust me on that. It ain't just you. I'm going to be fucking livid too. So don't worry. But otherwise, guys, Peter Roberts with another 20 as well. So that will put us officially at $14,124. And I think I'm going to call it from here. Guys, it's been a fucking pleasure. I love each and every one of you. Have yourselves a great night. We might do this next week. We'll see how the cards lie. Otherwise, guys, have yourselves a great New Year. Have yourselves a great weekend. Stay safe if you're outside, especially in New England and the East Coast. Pittsburgh got a little bit of snow earlier, but we should be okay for now. Guys, love you. Big time. Peace out. Have a good night. Oh, hold on. We got a few more. Timmy Turner for 5 bones as well, and Joseph Janik for 17. But otherwise, guys, peace out. Love you. I'll see you later for Sports Ball. And it's probably going to be a doozy, especially with how this goes. Love you. Boom.